Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell. I got the boys with me. Before I get everything announced and everything, I got a couple announcements to make. This weekend, me and Moneyline Welsh are going to be down at the Steel City Craft Emporium. The address for that spot is, where is it? Right here. It's 3121 Penn Avenue, and we're going to be joining your Jagoff podcast. They're doing like an open house. And like,
is it a live podcast?
Yeah.
It's going to be live?
I don't know. I mean,
live. It'll be live to the crowd that's there.
It'll be live to the crowd that's there. So we'll be interacting. And if you know,
what would have been nice?
What's that?
If I could have made the fucking flyer. It says Mike Seidel real big. I don't see anything about Greenfield's Finest Podcast or Jack Welsh.
You a quick add-on, Jack.
Just a quick, big Mike Seidel fucking billboard. That's all right. That's okay.
So anyway, I mean, moving forward, but Jack is definitely.
Thought we were a team. Apparently not.
We are a team, dude. We are. I don't know. They said. First they thought Todd. They were like, "Hey, tell Todd to come."
I didn't even know who the fuck I was. I was already on this fucking podcast before.
I'm like, are you talking about Jack? They're like, oh, Todd's the one who always. I'm like, Jack don't have Facebook. Yeah, Jack is the host, the other guy. Like, yeah, we want Jack.
I was on there as businessman Jack.
Yo, they don't know Moneyline well.
Yeah, they don't know old Uncle Jack.
What's that movie, Two for the Money, where John Anthony, Matthew McConaughey, he's like one guy, Brandon Lang and John Anthony.
Two.
Brandon Lang can't get laid, but fucking
John Anthony sure can.
He can fuck anything. So I got my main man, Anthony Cheek Bustin' Shuley in the house.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Johnny Peter Gaze and Rosado.
What's up? What's up?
And Jack Moneyline Wig Splitting Welsh.
What's up?
But real quick, everyone, if you're watching this and it's on YouTube, do me a favor. On the count of three, we're going to smash that like button and you're going to subscribe. 1, 2, 3, smash it. All right, and if you didn't subscribe already, subscribe. That'd be a big help. I have a feeling we're going to have like a lot of new people join us this week. We're going to have Will Zornback from Taylor Gang is coming in the house.
The real Taylor Gang.
The real Taylor Gang.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And we got Big Lon joining us from High Rollers. To talk
Big Long 412.
But he's going to be up in the house telling us all about his tournament coming up here in the Berg. So, yeah, we're ready to get this mother kicked off. How is everything, boys? I've missed you.
I know, man. I haven't You're out of protocol.
I'm out of protocol. I'm 18 days removed from COVID, so I'm super safe. So we're good to go.
It's great. You sound much better.
What's that?
How'd it go?
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but I played a lot of golf. Played
fishing?
A lot Madden. No, I'm done with fishing.
You haven't been fishing?
No, fuck
Moved on to bigger and better things, huh?
As soon as I found out about golf, and then I find this game where I can make my own guy, and he's like, I create him to be just like me, so he's a total loser and he lives in a homeless shelter. No, he's actually really successful. So I'm living vicariously through this little computer character on Grand Theft Auto online. So
that's good.
Yeah, sounds like you had a good time. Got a lot done.
Yeah. A lot of things got accomplished around the house.
Shit gets weird when you're like fucking, you can't go. I mean, quarantine when we were shut down was one thing. You could go outside and shit, but when you actually have corona, and you really can't go anywhere.
I talked to him one day, man. He had me. I was like, "You're all right?" Because I'm fucking going crazy in my fucking house.
You're just weird. You walk around your crib a lot.
He's like, "I can't do anything."
Yeah,
I'm like, Jesus
sucks.
Christ, I feel terrible.
I wore a path out on my floor from
the carpet's
door.
raw.
Yeah, just going and looking out the door, seeing society going on, coming back to the couch, seeing if the commercial's off, then going back. I watched fucking every episode of Storage Wars. I'm sitting there downloading the app on my phone so I can play the game, online game. 50, 50, 50, 100. We could never sell this in my store.
They can't sell anything they fucking buy in Storage Wars. It drives me nuts.
Dude, my favorite part is we've touched on this on this show, but it was me and Jack were texting about this, but the dude found it was old hair brushes, packs of gum, and some manila folders. He's like, we got $200 in that box right there.
It's easy. It's an easy 200 all day.
And then there's
Cause you're never selling it.
Never.
You selling old gum?
Yeah.
He got CDs. He's like, oh, these CDs are. I mean, look at these are $5 $5 a piece. You couldn't even buy them $5 a piece when they were, you know what I mean, 10 years ago, dude.
They'll find like a fucking huge thing of DVDs. Like, dude, that's easy, $100. Like, I don't even know where you put a DVD in anymore.
My kids don't even know what a DVD is.
Look at all
Like
these
for real.
cassettes.
Yeah. Your kids don't know what a DVD is.
As soon as you start getting a good collection of something,
they just fucking
yeah,
technology
yeah.
fucks you.
Dude, I have a book of CDs. That
Everybody
I
got
just
that
don't want
book.
to throw away.
Dude, I have the book. And
No,
yeah,
literally,
right,
I'm not
no,
joking.
yeah, me too. Fucking, and I can't get rid of it. That's too like,
It's
I don't.
sentimental.
The cars don't come with
I
CD
still have
players
them in
anymore.
my car, like that
No, they
sleeve.
still come
Do
with
you?
Yeah, they're like just. I
No, they
never
don't.
took them out.
No, cars don't come with CD players.
No.
No.
Rosado,
As a
what's on
15,
your?
I don't know.
I gotta,
No, I got a 20 and fucking
No, you know what? I guess mine doesn't have a CD player either, huh?
yeah. Or I got
Everything's Bluetooth.
I got a
Yeah.
14 and a 05, so my shit got CD players.
Rosado, what's on your playlist on MCDs? What do you
Dude, there's a lot of Biggie.
Yeah.
It's Biggie heavy.
Ja Rule, Veni Vidi Vici.
No, I'm not a big Ja Rule. There's some like a lot of like Hispanic rap, like
I was
Fat
just gonna
Joe,
say that.
Fat
Big
Joe,
Pun.
Big Pun.
Terror Squad was a big
I like
deal back then.
Nori.
Yeah.
John only had Puerto Rican rappers in his car. at
Yeah,
one
I was
point
that
in
was a
time,
big
dude.
phase for me.
What was Capone and Noriega? What was their group called? Capone and Noriega?
Yeah, Capone and Noriega. Yeah.
That was a major CD.
Oh, dude.
And
yeah.
like the first
Nori,
Kanye West.
Nori was the man,
He
dude.
was the man.
Yeah, that one Nori seat, that was hard.
Yeah,
the
Nori
blue
was-
one with the blue cover, that was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sick.
I have
still
it in my car right now.
But you can listen to everything on YouTube Music now. You fucking.
I got the CD. We can listen to the bad songs too.
You know, like people say, like I like listening to on vinyl better. Like we're gonna be all old. Like I popped that CD and it sounds better on that CD.
He's that thing scratched up. Wipe the coke off that CD and throw that motherfucker in there. So, looks like jumping into this weekend real quick, it looks like we got Buffalo going to Kansas City, and then we got old Brady and the boys going up there to play Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. Do you want to just give like quick thoughts on the game real quick?
I just want what if Buffalo wins and Tampa wins and Buffalo has to play Brady in the Super Bowl? All those years of getting beat by Brady, and then now you got to deal with this motherfucker in the Super
That'd
Bowl.
be a great story. They'd be in like Brady'd be in their heads, I think.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
the boogeyman's back. You thought he was fucking gone in the NFC. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
think
them dudes were little kids when that shit happened. You know what I mean?
what
No.
last year?
Oh no! I thought you were talking about when they were like, you know.
You worried about? You're not talking about Jim Kelly's Bills. We're talking,
Yeah.
talking about
I
Tom
thought
Brady.
you were talking about.
Talking about Tom beating the
Excuse
fuck
me.
out of him for 20
Yeah,
years.
for 20
in the
years
division.
straight.
Sorry.
But like the boogeyman's back. I don't know. I like the Bills are always my pick, so I'm sticking with it.
I mean, if Mahomes plays, which I think he's gonna play,
He's got to play.
he's gonna play.
Someone said he was on the moon. He was out to lunch.
Yeah, it didn't even. It was like a weird hit. It didn't even look like
Yeah,
he
it was
went
a
down
quick.
that
It was
hard.
a quick concussion.
But they're not
Yeah.
letting it. They're not putting him in the.
No,
full
but yeah, he got
protocol.
wobbly.
No fucking way.
real one.
He got wobbly. Like I'm like, damn, the Browns might fucking win this game.
Yeah, and then he fired off a tweet like right after the game. Like someone else fired off that tweet because he
Right.
wasn't typing shit.
It said,
Yeah.
what did it say?
Anything.
Anything is possible. We
Yeah.
were like, dude, me and Jack Lakers, no way he said that.
Dude,
No fucking
That was
way.
the trainer.
And-
They were like, we got to get this dude tweeting. So like when we make him play next week, it looks normal. Like he's been okay
Dude,
for a
there's
week.
no. Yes, people might have to get paid off. There's no way Pat Mahomes can't play the fucking AFC Championship.
It brings up a pretty valid point that I was thinking about, too. It seems like the cure for coronavirus is to be in NFL playoffs because these motherfuckers were testing positive left and right. I haven't heard about one positive test since the playoffs started.
Yeah, rub some.
I
dirt
don't
on
want
it.
to see. I don't want to see one get taken out either, though.
Right, but you're 100% right about that. I didn't think about that. It vanished as soon as the playoffs started.
I don't know if I just think the testing vanished. Like the guy came into testing, Andy Reid just had a gun. like I think we're good here, cuh. We
Yeah.
good, cuh.
Right, the same gun he's gonna have to his head when they're like doing the fucking.
God.
Like, yeah, he don't know his name. Yeah, he's playing. He's good.
Get him
Can
out
he
there.
play?
I mean, dude, you got to get him out there. He has to play.
He
You
has to
can't
play.
miss a fucking.
No more speed options. Right.
Yeah, right. Keep him in the. I mean, I don't know. Dude, he
He
can't. He's
can't-
not going to be able to. I'm more. His foot was fucked up that whole
That
game.
toe.
Yeah.
That little turf.
That
toe.
turf toe fucking that
It
ends
ends
people's
careers,
seasons,
yeah, it ends
careers.
careers,
Yeah,
dude,
right.
yeah.
Dude, he was still lighting it up.
He's fucking good, man.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
lighting it
he's
up.
pretty good.
I mean, but that fucking last play, dude, that just took such a set of nuts,
Dude.
for them to go for him fourth. I'm like, dude, they really.
And then to throw it,
that's what blew my mind to throw
Yeah.
it.
I'd give me a heart attack.
it was awesome.
I still can't believe Tomlin punted that fucking ball.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's his fucking dad? These dudes are running fucking.
Who got the nads? Not him.
Not him at all.
But that was a great game though. That got me. Like I could like my brother-in-law loves Cleveland. He was like heartbroken because dude, when Mahomes went out, I'm like, Cleveland's gonna win this fucking
Yeah.
game.
They should have.
And then Chad Henne like sustains his duty through the shittiest
the
fucking.
worst throw I've ever
I've
seen
ever
before in
seen.
my life. He threw a Hail Mary for no reason with two Cleveland dudes just in the end zone waiting for the ball.
With the lead, with tons of time
Yeah,
left. on the
that was.
clock.
I was like, wow, Chad Henne just got him. This poor bastard's been a backup forever, and he just fucking got himself out. You make a throw like that and they lose, he's out of the league. He's not a backup
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
Right.
He's done.
He don't
dude.
want to play.
Yeah, usually when these backups get exposed, like fucking, they're out of the league the next year because they're fucking terrible. Like Palco got in that one game against the Steelers. That was his NFL career was over.
Yeah.
They're like,
literally.
wow, you're definitely not an NFL quarterback. If he doesn't get into that game against the Steelers, he still might be holding a clipboard.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Because if
Big
you,
bucks, too.
yeah, right. If you don't get exposed as fucking stinking, don't think they have a decent backup quarterback the whole fucking because you got to practice all star.
Yeah.
Fucking lighten it up, and then you know what I mean. If you don't have to go in, there's no way you
Yeah,
get
but
exposed.
knows, yeah.
Right.
Dude, how about he ran? Dude, I thought it was a bad spot. I thought he got the first down when he like ran that.
Yeah, so did I. I mean,
Then they gave him this old speed option right pass. and it
yeah,
was
they had,
over.
they had to build up the fucking.
Yeah, that was a good game. That had me up walking around like all excited.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Sweating and
I was
shit.
thinking about Dave. He had to take that one hard.
Yeah, he was. He was like, I thought we were gonna win, man.
But, I mean, I think it's gonna be awesome games this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Last week it was pretty good game, especially that Saints Tampa Bay game was closer than the score alluded to. Like it was
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It was definitely closer. So that was Drew Brees' last game. I gotta admit, dude, Tom Brady.
Touchdown Tommy. You can't
Looking
hate
handsome.
Tom.
He's
He looks
fucking
handsome.
handsome,
Dude,
dude.
he's playing with I mean, he's definitely had some work done, but he's playing with fucking some Brees' kids at the end of the game. Fucking
Yeah.
He's just an
And
all
then
around good
did
guy.
you see he had a great interview after it too? Like he said everything right.
He always
Yeah.
does. He's a
Like,
fucking robot.
butter, dude. He's butter.
Dude, we were just me and Zebra were like, how much like anti-aging shit.
He never had coffee.
He looks fucking great.
I mean, just think.
He looks better now than when he was 20.
Think about like the shit that Giselle probably has just lying around. You slap some of that shit on your fucking face. You know what I mean? You're gonna look. It's gonna tighten everything
Little
up.
skin tightening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Little
ordered.
clam
I ordered
juice.
some eye cream today because I don't like the way my fucking bags were looking. I need to fucking hit up touchdown Tommy. Like, Tom, what do you rub under those fucking eyes?
Would you get
Just-
some TB12?
You need some
oil
bro- some-
Olay?
Yeah, TB12 fucking like the workout book he got or whatever the program is. That's no
Yeah.
joke. No fucking
does
thing.
work.
No, I couldn't live that lifestyle one little bit.
No, you're supposed to drink like 11 gallons of water a day or some fucking shit.
I think the only
Drown
thing-
your organs.
The only thing we could do is like drink the alkaline water. That's why I started drinking it because of Tom Brady. But if you see him, I'm drinking Capri Suns today.
it's
You're
easy to
recovering-
fall off the wagon.
It is, dude. It was like, man, I was so TB12, so like pro, like, yeah, dude, I'm never gonna get old. Now like 3 cases of Capri Sun later and coronavirus. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna die sooner or later.
I fell into the golden Oreo trap again.
Oh, how many did you take down?
Dude, two like separate. What do you call those things?
Gross.
Bag? No, like full like things.
What?
Full
Jesus.
In one
packages.
day?
Dude.
No, in a weekend.
I think
That's
did
That's
it
still
once.
pretty.
That's
That's
what I'm saying. It's fucking about like 100 Oreos.
You're
How
trying,
much-
hey,
how
you're trying
much
that new
cheaping?
butthole out.
Huh?
How much chiefing was going on?
I mean, there was some chiefing.
right.
There was definitely some chiefing, and like Leany helped a little bit, but like, dude, I get in the golden Oreo zone, and fucking next thing I know, like a row's gone, and I'm like, I gotta take a break, and then I just put my little fat fingers back in there, and I'm fucking back to popping these things in my fucking mouth, dude.
Eating them like
Oh,
potato
man.
chips.
They're so addictive, but they're so fire. I was about to tweet at fucking, yeah. I was fucking about to tweet at Dairy Queen, fucking like, dude, can we get this golden Oreo blizzard cracking or what? So like, they got to get on that, which is fucking would be a major blizzard. I seen like some strawberry golden Oreo contraption they had. I'm not a strawberry guy. That's for
Yeah,
pussies.
them vanilla ones. I mean, Oreos in general. Do you start? Dude, if you're chiefing, and
Dude,
there's no way you're
you
not.
can't chief an Oreo.
That's a lot. Yeah,
You can't chief in golden Oreo. I mean,
Yeah.
at least I can't. Like fucking, but I don't know.
you might as well have drank and done drugs this weekend.
That's
how,
what I said.
That's
what I
how
said.
bad it
That's
is
what I
for your
said to
body.
Elaine. Like fucking you. Like you would think she was like, oh, you don't like drink anymore. I was like, yeah, but I can't be eating 2 packs of fucking Oreos a fucking weekend.
6 to 1,
either.
half a dozen to the other.
Yeah, right.
Listen, if I'm ruining my liver,
mean,
I'm
yeah.
having a good
I'd
time.
be
Right.
better off chugging a fucking vodka all
Yeah.
weekend. Dude,
This is great.
so I go over to my dad's house on Sunday morning, I think, and fucking he's asking me about Iconic and all that shit, and fucking I recently invested in it, so like he's interested, and he was like, "You got any pictures or anything like that?" And I was like, Yeah, I'll show you some pictures. So like, I like go back. I was out there like last year, so I go and like go through my pictures, and I'm like trying to find them. They're fucking a year. You know what I mean? I'm fucking scrolling and shit. So I don't look at the pictures like surrounding my like. I had like 10 pictures of like fucking like, you know what I mean, the setup and shit like that. So fucking, I'm like, yeah, this is a room. This is the other room. Those are Leanie's tits. He was like, oh yeah, and I was like, there's the other one, and I was like, so like the deal is like we get the first room up and running, and the second room will pay for itself, and just like tried to like keep going. It was so fucking awkward. It was insane.
He was like, wait, go back to Leanie's tits again.
Yeah, it was, and I was like, there was no reason for those.
Yeah, he's
fucking,
like, let me see that first one.
there was no reason for those tits to be in there. Like I was like, what? Then I like yelled at her like when I went and like I was like, what are you just sending your tits out while I'm fucking on a trip like fucking like an animal? I was like, you need to calm down. I was like, what was that doing in there? Like, and she was like, dude. She was mortified, like rightfully so.
Oh, dude.
It's a relationship.
Yeah,
Has the relationship changed, you think, between her and your father?
dude, to be determined.
Since
You know what I
the
mean?
tit view.
And then my niece calls my dad Ducky. Kalini was like, "Oh my God, poor Ducky."
Did your dad turn like bright red or?
Well, dude, we both did, and it was like fucking like, dude, me and my dad we don't go talk about pussy type of
Right,
shit.
right.
You know what I mean? Like we just don't. That's not like something we ever covered before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
fucking. So it was embarrassing, but like we moved on from it pretty good.
Yeah.
But my mom came in the room like, what's going on up here? And I was like, Dad just seen some boobs on my phone, and she was like, jeez. Like, dude, relax.
She's
wait.
like, why are you guys so beat red?
Yeah, like, why did it get so quiet in here?
Why is it so hot? in
Why is
here?
your dad trying to take the phone into the bathroom?
It went from like my dad being generally interested in something to like both of us. I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you later. Not coming around for fucking 2 months.
Dude, when you told me, I was fucking dying because like the No Jack's dad, he's like a very reserved person, and he's like, not
Yeah, he got
the-
a very dry like sense of humor, like fucking.
Yeah.
He's quiet.
super nice guy, but he's like not the dad. Like there's definitely dads out there that would have asked you to scroll back. Say,
I don't want to throw any dads under the
No,
bus.
no,
but,
this
like,
isn't the dad crushing show.
Right.
But there's some dads out there I can think of that would have been like, wait a minute, go back. Who's
Like-
it? And
like-
then we just said, who is that? And then would have probably went and Facebook friend requested them. I'm just being honest.
Would have asked her like, hey, can you send that to me? And then no doubt, fucking Facebook friend requested you.
Yeah.
So this is funny. I fucking forgot about this. So like obviously this happens. I tell Lainey, fucking her one friend in like I guess in college or some shit, like passed out on her other friend's couch like naked. They were all fucked up and got naked. And like she woke up and her dad, the girl's dad, was in the room. And like, and it didn't do anything weird. It was his house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just came downstairs. There's a naked chick on the couch. And then the next day, the dad Facebook friend requested her.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
Like, dude, he was like, oh man. Looked up her name, like this. Her page is probably just full of naked pics. Because if you're like a dad when Facebook first comes out, you don't know what you're getting into, and you have no idea how to get a fake naked pic.
Right, you just had one in your living room.
Yeah, right. That's a big day.
Yeah, he definitely took some pictures.
Yeah, he was probably taking it with one of them disposable cameras. Though.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't
He
ask my
just-
wife to get this developed.
Yeah.
He was going like swinging the Polaroid trying to get
Yeah.
developed. Like,
And,
oh,
speaking of fucking naked pics, the
Yeah.
fucking Mets general manager. Did you hear about this?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, what's his name? Jared something.
Yeah,
I don't
just
fucking know. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fucking. So the Mets GM met a female reporter who was staying anonymous in an elevator, had a normal like conversation about like whatever the what's that? Jared Porter had a normal conversation with her, like they like worked together. You know, what I mean, she was a reporter for the team. They exchanged business cards, strictly professional conversation. This dude just starts sending unsolicited fucking like 62 unsolicited messages like, hey, like really nice to meet you. What are you doing? Do you want to come to my hotel room? Am I bothering you? Like, dude, when you get to am I
Yeah.
bothering you?
And don't get a response.
Yeah,
Answer is
cuz.
yes.
Yes.
You burned the phone.
Dude, one text message and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
she
not gonna hate on anybody for shooting their shot. You got to shoot your shot. But you send one, if you she got it. You know what I mean? Her phone works.
Yeah, leave
You know
her
what I
alone,
mean? Leave her
bro.
the fuck
Leave her
alone. So then he fucking he was in his skivvies, sent her like a half-hard chub pick, and then fucking, I guess that didn't do the trick, and he ended it with a full hammer pick. And that happened in 2016. And she said she didn't tell anybody because she was like, she felt like her job would be in jeopardy. She didn't want to be like the girl that fucking.
Cried
She didn't want
dick.
to. Yeah, she just got her gig. She didn't want to. She didn't want to. Yeah, and didn't want to deal with all of it, which
Right.
I fucking understand. It's a fucking nightmare for fucking some chicks. Dudes are so fucking weird. And
Obviously, this dude.
so she's out of the reporter game. And then this dude got this gig, and she was like, I'm taking him down. And they fired him like this morning.
Dude, the thing is, it's fucked up, is he was putting a hell of a team together for the Mets.
I know, he's doing a good job.
Dude, the Mets are like a team in disarray.
That's more their new owner than the actual GM.
I know, but this dude's like, he worked a good trade.
yeah, I mean,
he
was getting he was getting all kinds of praise.
They have a shot this year to like win the World Series.
Dude, you could be a lot of things in 2021. You can't be a fucking creep.
No.
Like fucking
Canceled.
Dude, yeah. Just I don't understand like the thirstiness of the level of just like repeating text and badgering like a chick via text message.
Right, you got to read the room.
Right, and like,
And the room is one text message that doesn't come
Right.
back, and that's it.
and
Then you can move on to the next one.
And statistically, I've never heard the story of the dude. Like, listen, dude, like she wasn't filming. I fired off 62 dick pics. She came over and let me smash.
Yeah, like 55,
You'll-
she wasn't down.
You'll
62.
you'll
Dude.
never hear that success story from that.
No.
Dude, he had to be out of his mind, fucking drunk.
He looked like he was all whacked out.
He
on
looks like he likes to party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Well, then give
Still.
him a chance.
but like I don't know. I forget who he was working for at the time. But fucking like dude, you got a big baseball job. You could get some girls, my man. Just go out to Nakama, wherever. You know what I mean? Have a
or
drink. Or fucking
prostitutes.
But you can get jammed up with prostitutes these days too. Prostitutes aren't as quiet as they used to be. That's for sure with social media.
They're like holding people for. I mean, if you're someone who's someone, prostitutes nowadays.
Yeah,
are
you're
like
a mark.
Yeah, they're like, okay, yeah, we'll come over, $500. Now it's like they got the text messages, the videos. You're done.
I mean, I'm just a regular guy and I've been ripped off by them. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That is not
Knock,
true.
knock.
Yeah.
Who's there? Not the
Wa-
prostitute,
Yeah.
everybody.
Waka, waka, waka. But did you hear about this dude, Army Hammer? He's an actor.
He's nuts.
Nuts.
break it down.
So this dude, speaking of sending fucking weird messages, this dude had like a consensual rape fantasy thing going on with this chick where like they like pretended to rape her, but it was like a fantasy thing, safe words, all that shit. I forget the fucking technical name of it. But it was all consensual, going good. And then I guess he just ghosted her, and she was like, dude, you can't have like that type of relationship with me and just completely stop talking to me. Like, be a normal person, but hey, like this is I had
was
enough.
weird.
I had enough of this. But like I totally get where she's coming. You can't like pretend rape somebody and then like,
Never
not
speak to
not
them
not speak to them again. Like, dude, you're wading in fucking weird waters to begin
Right.
with.
Chivalry's dead.
Yeah,
dude.
you gotta you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice. And this dude just started like, and I guess he was like, he was super duper weird, but she was into it at the time. He was sending her messages like, "I want to fuck your brain." I'm
Like actual organ,
yeah,
organ.
yeah,
break.
like I want to like take, he literally said like I want to like peel your scalp off and like fuck your brain, like
That's
type shit.
interesting.
He told her he was a cannibal and he wanted to eat her.
Well, that's weird.
That's not taking it too far. No.
Yeah,
So
and
why didn't she want to quit talking to him?
So,
Is
but-
what I want to know.
well, I think she was like she was into it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
weird.
fucking. I don't think like the actual cannibalism part of it, but like I don't know. If you're getting weird, you're getting weird. Anytime anybody that sent a text, like if you go back and read them go back and read them the next day, they're awkward. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the moment, everything feels good. You're in a safe space and everything feels good.
Fucking
But-
your brain, like literally, is weird no matter when you read it.
No, I completely agree. Yeah, no, that's definitely.
He took it to the next level.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there's just so much shit. Like that's the first time I ever heard about like something like this, like consensual rape fantasy thing that people do. Like,
But that's-
there's so much shit out there that I don't know about.
But that's less weird than him like being borderline psychopath, and she's like, "Why aren't you calling me anymore?"
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
right.
pretty fucking weird.
Well, they must have, obviously they were both into it, and she would probably find someone she was comfortable with, and then the dude, like, it was going good, and then the dude ghosted her. It's going to be hard for her to find another dude that's
wants
going
to
be
pretend raper.
that wants to be a pretend cannibal and pretend fuck her brain and pretend punch her in the face. Like, it's going to be, she's going to have to really, like, dig hard to find that Mr.
I bet that's
right.
a little easier to find than you think.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want to
drive
pretend to
through
do it.
Greenfield on a Friday night, you'll find him.
It but yeah, so he's getting a fucking completely, and he hasn't like said anything. Like, dude, if someone calls me a cannibal, I'm gonna be like, next day I'm like, Not a cannibal here.
Right.
Definitely not a cannibal.
Them
Just
is
so you know,
jokes.
I don't want to fucking eat somebody. But if you did have to eat somebody, what do you think the best way to like prepare them would be? Like cook them, like in a skillet,
like a spit.
oven.
Like if
I would
could-
say grill it.
if I
dude.
could
Yeah.
spit you.
Spit, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
you're probably
rotisserie,
yeah.
like a rotisserie.
little rosemary.
Just shave a little bit off it, like the gyro meat.
Yeah.
Just zip up a little bit here and there.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Put it in a pita, and there you go.
Yeah, a little bit of
tzatziki
cucumber sauce.
sauce. There you go.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to eat a human. I think we just nailed that.
Yeah, I never thought of the gyro method. That's good thinking, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna want something in between and to break up that like
You need a
that,
little cumin.
the gamey taste of a human.
Yeah.
Old stink tastes a little gamey. You know what I mean? A little bit of horseradish on that too.
Old stink tastes like the run a little bit.
It tastes like the run smells.
Oh, dude. Let me jump into the rabbi one.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know much about that one.
So anyway, in the news, obviously Corona vaccines are coming out. There's all kind of reports coming from every side, and they're saying, be careful because of this, because of this. Well, this one very respected rabbi came out and said, don't get the coronavirus vaccine because it's going to make you gay. And surprisingly, people got upset when he said that. But he also had some other predictions, like the Illuminati's behind it and everything like that. But the part that got me was when they were like announcing this on like a news channel, they said a well-respected and thought of rabbi. And then I started going through like his history. Like this isn't the first insane thing this dude said.
He's just saying crazy shit for clout then?
Yeah, like he said tons of it. He's a conspiracy theory guy. But like he's saying it makes you gay, and like I'm like what are the what's the evidence to back
I feel like the Catholics are more crazy when it comes to saying crazy shit like that. Like fucking if you take the vaccine you won't be gay. You know,
Right.
I could see like somebody from the Catholic Church
Well,
saying
you
some
know
crazy
what? That's
shit
the
like
thing.
that.
The Jews were like, "Wait, you're cornering the market on the crazy. We want a piece of that.
We want in on
action."
this.
But I don't know if he knows, but you get the vaccine in the arm. You know what I
Not
mean?
in your penis.
You're not in your fucking butthole, dude. Like I don't know what made
Maybe
him.
he went to a different clinic to get
Yeah,
it,
like
you know what I
he
mean?
might have not got a vaccine. Someone might have shown him up with some meth, and he was like, "Oh,
Yeah, and then he got
feel it the weird," you know. Fucking jerking some dude off the
Dude, that'd be crazy if the vaccine did make you gay though.
if it did.
And like not to everybody, just like a small percentage. You'd be like, dude, what? Like you were married, but yeah, dude, I got that vaccine, and now like I'm a gay man.
love dick.
Yeah,
I love dick.
yeah, and you just can't kick that habit. That'd be strange.
It'd
You
be
Just
know how they do the commercial at the bottom of the screen? It'd be like a small percentage of our. You know,
yeah, that's when it ran like the crazy side effects. Like
Yeah, right.
might be
10% of males became homosexual.
Like, listen, dry mouth, fluttering heart, and homosexual activity.
Yeah.
A little bit of
There'd
cheek
be
busting.
there'd be a lot of dudes in the closet chalking them being gay up to the vaccine.
That Veltrix turned me into a gay man. I don't know what happened.
I don't know who's working over at Pfizer now, but I'm gonna go over and fuck my buddy later. But yeah, that was like hilarious. Just thinking about like dudes coming out, like I don't know, like what are everybody doing? Like guys, we're going on, yesterday's we're going on Southside. I don't know, I'm gonna head down to Pegasus.
Like, I just got my vaccine. Probably gonna head to the sis.
Yeah, I'm so sick of going to like fucking Jack's with you dudes. Can we fucking go to Pegasus one night?
Yeah, like I heard their wings are fire.
I heard they're boneless.
Yeah. But that's like a weird side effect. Like I don't know if that was a side effect. Would you guys get the vaccine?
At this point, yes.
Yeah, if the percentage was like, we'll say the percentage.
If I could like start making money again and fucking
Yeah.
everything goes back to normal, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
Take
bit of
my
a lifestyle
Yep.
change.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Start dressing a little snappier. I'll tell you that.
Wait till Mishka gets a hold of that one.
Oh.
You'll be calling everybody.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, I tell you right now, I know Jack wants a vaccine immediately. Immediately.
Dude, was my rabbi said there's no good.
Oh man.
Dude, I mean, if you're like a younger person or just like anybody, like people listen to rabbis like religiously. No,
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but I mean that's
Literally.
like literally. So like fucking, if you hear some shit like that, you're like that could like fuck some. Like, there's gonna be people that don't get this vaccine because this dude said
Dude,
this.
All the
there's
Catholic
a-
priests
yeah.
are like, yeah, get the vaccine. Get the vaccine.
Right.
No, there's definitely like a heavy conservative
I
side
got it.
of like Jewish.
Because
Like,
they fuck the
religion.
altar boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
I
you
got it.
yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one.
What were you saying? Rashad?
No, I was saying like there's like crazy Christians, but like there's like definitely a sector of like the Jewish community that's like super old school and like conservative. You know.
Yeah.
like,
super,
super, right?
Yeah.
This dude's probably just like a part of that, you know.
Yeah, and just no, it's a weird thing to say, but he definitely got some people believing it.
I mean,
That's-
he
yeah.
can't be that crazy if they validated him on the news,
Right. Well, and I mean, we're talking about Greenfield's Finest podcast.
right? If it was like TL said it, they're like local man,
Yeah.
respected local man says.
Exactly. You can find like the biggest village idiot, like we'll just use TL for example, and be like, local genius discovers coronavirus could cause gayness, and people are like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And TL gets on the news, I'm gonna carry wait, I'm gonna go out there and y'all doing me involved that. And they're like, okay, back to you in the studio, Rick. Thank you, TL.
That's exactly how he sounds. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll the news is gonna get their whatever they want to get across. They're gonna fucking use anybody they can.
Yeah.
Let's wrap her up.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by Will Zombach and Big Lawn, so we're going to crack this thing open. Be back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about that time of the year, and it looks like all the leaves are falling. Next, the snow comes, and then after that, when the winter clears, you're going to need everything pressure washed. That's why you need to call Rosado & Sons Landscaping, located in Greenfield. Phone number 412-521-9045. Make sure you call Rosado & Sons Landscaping before you call anyone else. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. As promised, we got some guests with us. First, Will Zombach from Taylor Game back in the house. What's up, Will?
What up? Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. But then we brought in Big Lawn from High Rollers. We're going to have him explain his whole operation, exactly what he does, jiu-jitsu, marijuana. He's going to break it down for us. So welcome, Big Lawn.
What's up? Thanks
going
for having
on?
me, y'all. Yeah.
big-
clap for Lonnie. Yeah, I like that.
It's a good feeling.
Big Lawn, I want you like just explain to us just what is High Rollers? Like, what are you guys?
All right, so first we'll get into the name a little bit. So if you're not familiar with it, when you're doing jiu-jitsu and you're doing a spar, so if you were boxing or whatever, you say, hey, let's spar or whatever.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu, when you want to go live or 100%, see what you got. You want to roll?
Okay.
So it's called a roll. And then high, you know what I mean, that speaks for itself.
Right.
So just put them together, and it was like right there, High Rollers. But it happened. I was doing a tournament in Cleveland, I believe Grapple Industries or something. And I was doing the tournament. I was winning, but I was just fucking stiff, man, and just not moving right. You know what I'm saying? So I won that match, and even had one of my guys, training partners. He's like, "Hey, man, you just look a little stiff out there, like a fucking robot."
Yeah.
So then I was like, man, fuck this, man. Like, I gotta. So I just I'm out there in my full gi. That's the jiu-jitsu pajama.
Yeah.
Gear, like somebody like the karate uniform. So it's called a gi. So I'm out there in my gi. I'm like, man, fuck this. I run to the car. I smoke a joint fast as hell. Full joint.
Yeah.
Blew it down. Like,
Real quick.
you know what I'm saying? Killed it. They called my name again. It was up for my match. You know what I mean? Now it's like everybody's in there kind of like
A little bit of weed will stink up a gym.
Yeah.
looking around and shit. And then like in this area, in this gym, it's like a little bit of weed. They kind of looking at you like demon. Devil. But so I went back out there in that match and I looked like fucking Floyd Mayweather in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was like smooth, no issue. Didn't give up a fucking point or position. Just and won. I won triple gold, so I won three divisions. I won
Damn.
my division. I won a division in no-gi, and then I won. No, I took quadruple gold because I won the absolute division in the gi and the absolute division without the gi. So that's basically absolute is no weight class. It's
Okay.
Like, are you the best at this belt?
Yeah.
No matter the weight class or what. And then no gi is basically you're out there in shorts and a t-shirt. So
All
like
right.
you're going to wrestle. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, so that's no gi. So I won 2 divisions in that, and I won 2 divisions in the gi with the uniform.
After
So,
you smoked.
after I smoked. So now
Was that your first time you won, Lon? Was that the first time you'd ever won?
No, I'm dope as fuck.
Right. All right.
Is that
I
the
wanted
first time
shit.
you smoked it in fought?
That was the first time I smoked right then and there.
Right.
It went back.
Immediately
the first
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
I usually be like, you know what I mean, smoking on my way and like warm up and all that. Then the tournament goes on. But that was my first time like stopping, knowing I had more matches coming up, going to smoke and then coming back. So then I came back to the gym, Stouts, down in the Strip District.
Yeah.
Shout out to Warren Stout, Team Enzo Gracie. So came back down there and went to open mat. So that's when anybody in the gym, you come in, it's not a class, it's all sparring, all rolling live. You know what I'm saying? So I went down there, smoked, and I was like, all right, so let me see, you know what I mean? Let me make sure
Right.
this wasn't no, make sure this
Fluke or
wasn't no
something.
fluke. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I smoked, get out there in open mat. I go up against all like upper belts. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I think I'm might have been a blue belt. I think I was a blue belt, but white belt, blue belt. I think I was a blue belt, but yeah. So I went out there against the upper belts who usually beat the fuck out of me, like just choke me left and right, arm bars and shit. Man, I'm like fuck. So I go out there and like they didn't win,
Right.
but I didn't
Yeah.
win. You know what I mean? So I also didn't lose, and it was just like, oh, so this is like
That's the key.
now I'm figuring out like this gives me a little bit more.
This is taking the nerves away. This is more relaxing.
Yeah, it's more relaxing. And
Right.
it's not a performance enhancing drug, but it's a confidence boosting drug.
Got you.
It's a man, fuck it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a fucking enhancer sometimes. Where you're like, yo, I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I'm nervous. You're just like, man, fuck that. What the fuck? What's the worst that can happen? It's like you see a girl, you like, man, I want a number. I'm scared. And
Let me go
either
hammer
way, you
30
like,
brute.
You know what? Why don't I ask for a number? All she do is say no.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the worst that
What
can
the
happen?
fuck?
Yeah.
Say no. Like, you know what I mean? So it ended up doing the open mat, sitting there. I was sitting right under the big sign. I was like, holy shit. I did not get my ass kicked today. And I feel good. I wasn't like, like tired. I was just like, damn, like I feel good. Like I feel like I can go work out again.
Right.
And I was like, man, I should do hold a tournament. Everybody got to smoke. And I was like, the winner should get a pound of weed. And I was like, I'm going to call it High Rollers. I swear to God, that's how it happened.
That's
Like,
how it started?
That's how it all happened. Like within that 5 minutes, the whole idea.
And it's big now.
Yeah, it's pretty. He got a hoodie on.
Oh, yeah,
Little-
Jack.
You got some stickers over there. And shout out to Mighty Matt, my partner in this.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mighty Matt.
Mighty Matt, he's my partner in the High Rollers. He's Nick and Nate Diaz's guy. Like,
Yeah.
handles a lot of things.
Yeah, I was about to say, I see the Diaz brothers
yeah.
talking about
Yep,
talking about high rollers all the time.
that's how we met. We were in the studio with Wiz. Went to the studio with Wiz one night, and Nate hit me up. He was like, I'm in L.A. Where y'all at or whatever. Studio with Wiz come through. He came through, smoked like a motherfucker, and then busted it up with Matt. We was talking, and then I was just like, yeah, man, I got this idea. I want to do a jiu-jitsu tournament. You know what I mean? So winner get a pound of weed. Got to smoke before you do it.
So that was really my next question. You have to smoke before.
Yeah,
Before.
before
So
you-
everybody that's fighting is high.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a straight edge, get out.
Right.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Dude, I
We
can't even do
do
this fucking
drug
podcast
test
high.
We drug test you, and if you pass, get the fuck out. Like, get out of here. No, yeah. So end up talking to Matt, and he was already in the process of trying to do something with Nick and Nate, as far as like a smoke and roll, like open mat type of thing.
Yeah.
Like we can hang out with them and then smoke, and you know what I mean. So he had all the background shit ready already, all the business side, like the just like decks for.
But it wasn't a
sponsors and all
tournament.
that.
It
No,
wasn't
no,
right.
No. And then it was just like you know what I mean, everything ready for sponsors and stuff. So once we got together, it was literally like, shit. Well, I got this, you got this, and we put it together. We got a whole sandwich. And
Yeah, it was done already.
it's done already.
Yeah.
Like it's literally done already. Here, take it.
When was your first event? When did you have your first event?
First event was June 10th, 2018.
How was that first event? How was that?
Fucking insane.
Was it?
Insane on every level, as far as the stress of getting it done,
Yeah.
as far as it actually being a fucking random ass idea that came to reality.
That's the crazy part.
Then the next part, you realize that you're standing in Prince's old nightclub
Get the
having this fucking event.
I love Prince, dude.
Yeah,
I'm a big
on the-
Prince fan.
He had a nightclub in LA called 333 Live, and that's where we had the first high rollers at. And the shit was insane. It was like, so it wasn't even supposed to be there. It was at a different venue the day before, and we get a lot of hate from like certain people in the community, like jiu-jitsu community and shit like that. Older guys who aren't guys who still think weed
Right.
makes
Right.
white women like black guys. And that's why it's fucking illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
those type of dudes. Now, on the flip side, they still the same dudes who might be doing a shit ton of steroids and heroin.
Right.
But they got a problem with me smoking weed and being like, I'm high, man. Hey. And you get, like, that's cool. It's like, what the fuck? So, somebody randomly had our venue shut down the day before the event.
Are people smoking during the like the whole time? I would imagine.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's like a
You
hot
can't have
box.
an event
Right.
like
Literally,
that.
like,
If you was
man.
in St. Rosalia's gym, everyone was rolling, and you're just blazing.
Literally, like
That's
you
a good
know what I
time.
mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and it was like it's crazy. There was massage table, CBD massage table set up, dab bars, bong bars, fucking vendors everywhere. Man, this shit was amazing, man.
So like you did that. You said like, yeah, there's some dudes out and some haters out there, but you got people throwing you love too.
Oh yeah,
Cause they were talking about you on Joe Rogan.
yeah.
Yeah.
And huge shout out to like Eddie Bravo and Joe Rogan for being. Now I may have
Joe Rogan, if you're listening, you know.
We'll move to Austin, Texas in a fucking heartbeat.
I was about to say, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. The jiu-jitsu community, we spread, man.
Yeah.
We stick together. So, yeah, shout out to them because they're like the forefront of like, hey, weed and jiu-jitsu's cool and shit like
Yeah.
that. But they didn't like create a whole thing around it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You just know they were known for it. Like, Eddie Bravo's gym is called 10th Planet. And mainly all of his students are known for like blazing and doing jiu-jitsu and shit. So once we came into the picture, it was just like, they were just like, thank you, man. Like,
So,
finally.
It wasn't hard to find people that do jiu-jitsu and smoke
Hell
weed.
no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. It's hard to like have spots open for as many people. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
believe it.
saying? Like that is it's crazy, man. Like
What's a tournament look like? Like, is it an all-day thing? Is it a couple hours?
so it's been restructured and everything now, so it's going to be this next one's a 2-day thing, and it's going to be the first day will be all the regular tournaments, just the matches. Then once you get to like semifinals and
Right.
stuff like that, they're done. That's all going to be the next day.
Got you.
That'll all be on Pluto TV.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
That's
on
sweet.
Pluto TV.
Todd was telling us that. Yeah, Todd looked it up and everything.
That'll be on there, and we have super fights lined up between like 2 UFC legends, MMA legends, Jake Shields and Diego Sanchez.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have our main event between Kevin Crane and Kevin Burbage, and they're basically the champions from the past high rollers, so they're 1-1.
Yeah.
And now we introduced the title, so there's a dope ass belt, like probably like the best fucking belt in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What'd you cost to get a fucking sick ass belt made?
Like if you want to be like, hey, I want to come to High Rollers and buy one of your belts.
Like the one you got, man. I'm sure it's fucking sick as hell. Like, what's a belt cost? Like a championship belt? I always wondered this.
It depends
Yeah.
on like you want a real belt?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you get like a replica like WWF fucking belt, they're dough.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
like 800.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
800,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
expensive. As well.
Yeah.
If you want to get like the
Christ.
real one, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You want the real
the one that
like how we
fucking
got?
smacks your
Yeah.
back when you fucking flip it over your shoulder.
Yeah, you want the real one.
Absolutely.
See, look. Now here's the thing. You know what I mean, we get high and we think of things, so we already thought about that. I don't want it to smack you in your back when you do it, so we put we got nice fur on the inside of it.
Oh, nice. Problem solved.
Yeah, we got fur on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
very
always thought their
nice.
motherfuckers' backs would be all red. I'm like, man, they smacked
Yeah.
the shit out of
That
themselves with
leather
those
strap,
belts.
whack.
Yeah,
We got
fuck
the
that.
fur. So it's just,
Are you still competing in these tournaments?
I've never competed in it myself.
Oh, you never have.
I don't want to for real. I don't want to.
Got a lot
I
going
don't
on.
ever want to win and somebody be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you're
man,
cheating or
fucking
something.
cheated. It's your
Yeah.
tournament." Like, and it sucks. I might do a super fight in it, like me and one other person, just us, not like a tournament.
Yeah.
Just like
You
an
know what I'm saying?
exhibition style or some
Yeah,
shit.
so basically a super fight in jiu-jitsu. So you got two big name guys. They go one-on-one instead of a tournament style, and it may be 10-minute match.
Yeah.
Or some people do no time limit, and sometimes they're for money, sometimes it's for belts. Ours is for a belt
Yeah.
and a pound of weed.
Oh, getting chafed up, dude.
So that's how we do it there. And
Dude, I never seen a fucking. I said that. I think I said this last week. I never seen a pound of weed bagged up like the cookies. Like I never seen it in a professional packaging before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen it come in bricks. You know what I mean?
You're
Back
like
in the
pulling
day,
shrink
and I
wrap.
seen it. And I
I don't know what you're talking about right
I mean,
now.
dude.
I have no idea what he means.
I used to sell some brick weed. It was fucking crazy.
I've never seen it, guys.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I've always had a job. My first
Dude, we're
job
talking
was
about like 1996.
Brewster's Ice Cream in Greenfield.
Was that you, big one?
Yeah.
With the White House
That
cherry
was me.
vanilla?
That was me up there, man. I used to be at the window with the ice cream. And then Giant Eagle right around the corner. Yeah. I had jobs. I didn't just like pop up like a big lawn. Like, you know what I mean? I've had plenty of jobs.
Where'd you grow up at, big one? Let the
Hazelwood.
listeners know. Yeah,
Hazelwood, right across the street from Gladstone Middle School.
I know exactly where it's at. What got you in? Like, what made you want to start getting into jujitsu?
I love fighting.
Oh,
Like, I've
dude.
always loved fighting.
Just regular street fighting, and it took you into jujitsu.
Literally, that's how it
Yeah.
happened. It happened with I could tell you my whole pathway into this shit. Like it happened with I was me and Sledgerin. All we do is watch fighting all fucking day. So we were already into it,
Yeah.
and then fucking YouTube popped up, and there was this dude on there named Kimbo Slice.
I love Kim.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's the fucking man. So
Yeah.
shout out to Kimbo Slice, Icy Mike, Baby Slice.
You know Kimbo?
I didn't get to meet Kimbo. I know Baby Slice real
Okay.
well, and Kimbo's manager, Icy Mike.
Yeah.
He's also one of my business partners.
Okay.
So, actually, super pumped
Mm.
because they just sent me Kimbo's personal cage to the warehouse,
Oh, really?
and it's going to be set up in there at the High Rollers headquarters. So, Kimbo's actual cage, he trained in every day and shit will be there. So, I'm super pumped about that. But yeah, so seeing Kimbo was like, oh shit, big black dude, look
Yeah.
kind of like me.
Different
Different
haircut.
Yeah, yeah, out here punching people. Like, cool. So then, everything evolves and shit. And I'm huge fan of the Diaz brothers,
Yeah.
and was watching a lead up to one of the fights. It might have been Nick Diaz and BJ Penn, or it was Nick fighting though, and he stated on one of the lead up videos. You know what I mean? I'm a true martial artist. So I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? How did I
Yeah.
become a true martial artist? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do jiu-jitsu, black belt, jiu-jitsu, Cesar Gracie, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, if he do fucking jiu-jitsu, I want to do jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when you like
And-
found out it wasn't just regular street fighting.
Yeah, not at all. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this shit's real. Like, I say it all the time. I literally just told, like, Breeze just the other day. I was like, yo, I would have been so fucking pissed back in the younger days if I would have ran into a me in the club.
Dude,
Like if I would have ran into myself now in the club back then, I would have been fucking embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you throw a haymaker, and next thing you know, you're in some type of weird fucking grapple
An
and
orange-
shit.
Your
Yeah.
Shoulders
fuck.
dislocated.
he's like, yo, why am I waking up? Why y'all in my room?
Yeah.
For anybody who's never been put to sleep, when you wake up, you instantly think, why are these people in my room? You know what I'm saying? Like, because down the gym, people go to sleep every couple minutes. Somebody
Yeah.
sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking get choked out. You hear snoring.
Dudes are going to sleep during practice.
Yeah.
That seems a little extreme.
No, it's not. It's like you got
I mean, dudes aren't tapping out.
It's called tap or nap. Some people
Yeah.
are like, I don't want to fucking tap.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to
didn't
like
win.
figure out that line.
You
Like,
didn't win. You're like, yo, I didn't tap. You put me to sleep, so I didn't quit.
yeah, I mean, that's a nice loophole. I
You know
guess
what
if
I'm
you want to,
saying?
if you're fucking. But I guess it'd be hard to like figure out that fine line. Like, okay, like I'm okay to like me actually like passing
Then
out.
you're like,
you know
you're
what
like,
I mean?
fuck you.
Oh yeah, Lord, you know it. You know
Yeah.
it. Once the shit starts, it go dark. You be like, oh shit.
Can't get your fucking hand up at that point.
Look,
Yeah.
once it start to get, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Once you get to about right here, you think you moving.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You kind of doing that elephant trunk on the water. That's about it, man.
I was trying to tap out. Yeah, my fucking hand didn't move.
Jack was saying something before, like about it. He was saying like how it helps because like you're not fighting angry, like you're not like when you're smoking weed and you're fighting like this, you're not reacting out of anger,
Not,
and that's like a
not
big
anger.
key to it.
So, that is very true. Like, you're not reacting out of anger. You're not like, oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like my last MMA fight, like you can check it out. I fought out. Where's that? Where's the house at? South Point. I was out there fighting. So it's crazy. Like if you're in the fight world, like you could train your ass off and be in great shape and all this and that. Like literally, what happens outside the ring affects you inside that fucking ring.
Yeah.
Like far as personal life. That fight, I swear to God, I did not feel like fighting. Like, not like, oh, I'm scared. And then I was like, damn, man, I just want to, like, kind of take a nap.
This is a lot to do today.
Yeah, like, you know what I
Right.
mean? It was a rough, like, build-up. Like, that night before, my mom got rushed to the hospital. You know what I mean? Some fucking pneumonia or something. So now I'm like, this is on my brain. Then I wake up in the morning, runny nose, my throat sore. I'm like, get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here, man. Like, really? So then it's just getting ready to come to the fight. I can't, like, get, like, oh, let's fight. Like, I'm just like, all right, driving to the venue.
Yeah, that's
Go
weird.
Fucking fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be a
You
weird
know what I'm
feeling.
saying?
that
Like,
would be weird.
Nah, I'm about to go fight. Like, not even like, oh, I'm pumped. And like, some people don't understand. We're like, yo, I got to get up for this fight. And they're like, why you got to get up for a fight? Like, no, that shit can happen, man. Life can just weigh on you. And you got to remember, like, you playing with your life in there.
Right.
At the end of the day, like they say, you don't play fighting. You can fight, but you don't play. It's like, hey, man, let's go and play around the boxing. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't play with that shit. So, but like I just really didn't feel like fighting, and I was sober. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
I did not smoke. I felt like if I would have smoked, it would have gave me just a little bit more of like creativity or whatever. 'Cause,
Yeah.
my opponent, from up in Cleveland, Dewan Calloway. Shout out Dewan, cool ass dude too. But even him, so everybody told him like I was this great jiu-jitsu master. So the whole fight, he said he was just sitting there like, please God, don't let him grab my legs. Please don't let him grab my legs. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm in there like, and the one thing I didn't want to do was jiu-jitsu. Because I did jiu-jitsu so fucking much. I just wanted to fight.
Yeah.
Like, stand up, punch, kick, just fight, regular fight. And it's like, damn, I wish I'd have known that before the fight. I'd have just been like, give me a leg. I would have just faked out his legs the whole time. Like,
Would have been over quick. Why don't you smoke?
Yeah. Rough
Just want-
day. Just
yeah,
a rough
just-
day.
yeah.
Shit wasn't.
Man, I don't
All
do
right.
anything when I smoke weed except eat fucking golden Oreos.
Really?
Like, no, and I recently started like smoking every day within like the past, I don't know, couple months. And like I can't like get up. I gotta make myself get up and try to do some shit on weed. My one boy would like when we used to go to the gym together, he would fucking smoke like in the parking lot, like LA Fitness, and like walk in.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Bro, it takes away everything.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I-
catch
I-
it right then, though.
I like, yeah, I know. Like, I get weed. Like, makes you stop thinking about like shit that's
real,
bothering you.
for real.
So fucking like, weed's awesome. I just can't imagine being productive on weed. I gotta try to make myself do that.
It's more of a like, all right, I smoked this weed. That's the finish line. Like, just give yourself a tunnel vision, Because once we're in the gym and it's time to run and do like 45 fucking minutes of
Yeah.
straight cardio,
Yeah.
give me a piece of tape to cover the time. As long as I'm high, that shit will never bother me.
When was your
Never.
last fight, Lon? When was the last time you fought?
October 16th.
Did you win?
No.
No.
It was. Everybody said I won.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world said I won, but the judges said I didn't.
Is
So
the
it's like,
jiu-jitsu world kind of like boxing, like fucking local guy shit, where judges are like fucking?
Nah, jiu-jitsu, yeah.
there's
it's
no-
going
is
to
there
sleep or.
That's it, right?
No,
yeah.
no, there's judges.
Yeah, right. Okay.
They're judges now. Sometimes they're. It's hard because most jiu-jitsu people, judges, do jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Most
Is it,
judges in fucking boxing and MMA have never thrown
Right.
a punch at nobody.
but is it like real? Like, is it politicky? Is what I'm asking. Like fucking, like they're gonna take care of like the hometown guy, shit like that.
Certain places.
Yeah,
Certain
I can see
places.
that.
Like if I was going to Brazil and to face a Brazilian champion in Brazilian jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
and it went to a decision, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
If you whipped his ass, you still
I'm
get,
going
you'd
probably
lose that
not.
decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's that stuff like that. But jiu-jitsu is a little bit different. Like it's not too much politics once you get out of certain areas or bigger events. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have an issue with IBJJF, and that's like the big dog of tournaments. That's the prestigious one. That's the fucking Olympics of jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you win that, it's like, I won IBJJF. You
That's
got
like the
that.
big dog.
That's the big dog. But then if you do no-gi without the shit,
Yeah.
they got this joint called ADCCs.
Okay.
And that's the big dog. That take you to Abu Dhabi. You know what I mean? You get paid a shit ton for that. Fucking, you win that, your name, like, jumps.
Yeah.
Like, your name goes up there.
What's the reason between gi and no gi? Like, I'm like just I understand like you wear the gi and you don't wear the gi, but like why? Like why? Why would they have that? Is there there's certain dudes that fight with a
Completely-
gi on, and then there's certain dudes that just fight with like in regular like street clothes.
Yeah,
I'll put my
like- yeah,
hands
so-
fingers in parentheses.
A lot of MMA guys
Quotes.
who fight MMA,
Yeah.
they'll do no-gi.
Okay.
Because they don't fight MMA in the gi or nothing. They're used to going at it no gi.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So they'll do that. And then there's a whole different style of jiu-jitsu versus gi and no gi.
Okay.
A lot of no gi guys. So the lineage I'm in, Henzo Gracie.
Okay.
In New York, the headquarters, the Blue Basement's what they call it. That's the main Henzo gym. And Henzo has John Danaher up there. And Danaher has this fucking group of students called the Danaher Death Squad. These motherfuckers.
I don't think I'd want to fuck with that.
Bro,
Yeah, that sounds
these
scary.
motherfuckers is just different. Like, the best dude in the world. I'm sorry if anybody listening, they feel some type of way, but the best dude in the world in jiu-jitsu, no-gi, let me clarify that, no-gi, is the kid Gordon Ryan. And he's from Henzo's up
He's a
there.
death squad.
Man, he's the death squad. Like, that boy don't play, man. He
That's
just
a major name.
I was just
he
thinking
just,
that.
he just posted like something like he just bought like a $2 million house just straight off jiu-jitsu. Just like, you know what I mean?
So there's money in it.
If you're that fucking good, yeah.
Right.
Like,
But I mean, even for a guy like you promoting events and you created this whole thing.
so you could build a fan
Right.
base and like still make some decent money.
Right.
Like even like some of the super fights I've done, I've paid some bills. You know what I'm saying? I've
bet.
been able to pay some bills.
I think the big question is there a lot of jujitsu groupies out there?
I have a fucking jujitsu wife, so I don't know. I don't know. My woman be right there.
I'm not gonna let you
fight,
find out.
Jiu-jitsu match or whatever, her ass is right there. That's my main
Good
corner man.
answer. Good
Like,
answer,
for
big
real, that's my main corner man. When I
Right.
travel, do tournaments, she's there. Massage, she got the ice, wrapping my hands up and shit. I was like, I love you because I know you don't even like this shit.
That's
You're just supporting the hell out of me.
That's cool though, man. That's what you need.
That's it. I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I know. Like I tried to I wanted to try to do comedy. I started doing comedy, and like my girlfriend was like supportive of it and would like come to this stuff. And I know that meant a lot to me. Like it's important to have your partner like you go out ambitions and dreams and be like, you know what, I believe and you try to do this.
Yeah,
It's very important to like surround yourself with people to believe in you.
That's crazy. Rosa doesn't give a shit when I do comedy. Dude.
She shows up drunk every time.
Interrupts the show. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, motherfucker. Big Lon, if we want to touch base with you or find out like you where are you at, like how do we find you on social media?
You basically can find me anywhere under the same name, Big Lon 412, BIGLONN 412. 1, 2.
And your YouTube, you're on YouTube. I'm sure you got a bunch of videos up on YouTube.
Actually, my High Rollers got a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
On
High
YouTube.
Rollers?
High Rollers is High Rollers. Go to YouTube, type in High Rollers BJJ, and it's Rollers with a Z.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for us on Instagram, it's at HRBJJ. That's the official High Rollers page.
All right.
And like I said, my guy Mighty Matt's on there. He's probably there right now answering emails and shit. Because it's like, we're like, dude, I can't do that shit. Like, I fucking cuss somebody else, so fuck you. You know,
When can we expect to see a High Rollers event in the Berg?
there was one in the Berg. There was one in the Berg.
There was?
We had one. Yeah, the first one was in the Berg. Like when we went on a tour, like we did across the country and shit.
Okay.
Like that. The very first one was in Pittsburgh.
When you guys think you're coming back?
Man, it's hard to say when you get your own venue somewhere else,
Right.
man. And
Where's your
'cause of the
venue at
rules,
now?
The venue's in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Man, you can come and smoke weed, do jujitsu. You can go outside and buy weed from a store legally, and come back and do more jujitsu. And then while you're doing jujitsu, you can stop, take a break, step off the mat, light some weed up. You know what I'm saying? Smoke.
You remind me
to
that you like Jared do jujitsu.
On
Jared do
weed.
on weed.
On weed, man.
Man, that motherfucker's crazy.
I'm telling you. Man, that shit's crazy, man. You be grabbing motherfucker like red team break. Red team break. Bro, that shit is crazy, man. Like, for real. But I do want to, you just made me think, like, I definitely want to fight again, but I got to be high.
Yeah.
And funny story about that. My guy, AJ Wilkins, shout out to AJ. Man, make sure y'all looking out for AJ. He's going to be a champion in CFFC, UFC, whichever one he gets in. He's a dog and he's going to go. So I'm the fight literally right before AJ. And they announced me and everything. They say, Lonnie, the People's Stoner. You know what I mean? They announced my name. Boom. You know what I mean? I do like this. Like, oh. Boom. So next fight, AJ's fight. And like right before, they're like, hey, so we need to piss test you. He's like, what the fuck? Y'all just fucking announced the People's Stoner. And y'all come piss test me? Like, what the fuck? My name is like Icy Light. Like, I was like, he drinks beer. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's fucked up, man. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But, so it was like, that was funny as hell. And a bunch of funny stories. Like, I got a funny story about this motherfucker over here.
Let me-
bro. Jack.
Well,
wait.
I mean, which story we telling here?
One night I had to save you from getting your ass kicked.
Yeah.
You will not remember. You were so pitch black.
Are we
drunk,
talking
bro.
about S-Bar?
Of course, it's S-Bar. Was always an S-Bar. What shit happened? What do you mean?
I don't know. Tell the fucking story. They're all
So what happened was one night we were in S-Bar. I think we were upstairs or something like that. We in there. Jackson there, fucking shit-faced hammered. Just fucking being Jack. Anybody want a turkey sandwich? I don't know why he kept yelling out turkey and ham sandwiches.
Dude,
and
I
shit,
think
man.
I don't know. I think turkey sandwiches are funny for some reason.
Look, he's in there yelling turkey sandwiches out. Fucking who are we with, man? Revis.
Oh, okay.
Darrell Revis. Boom. So we're at Revis.
He made me chug that fucking Coors Light, and he fucking dumped it on me.
But Jack's not telling the part where he poured the beer on Revis first.
Dude, we've been in Vegas together a million times. You know what I mean? I thought then he got all
But
butthurt.
it's not even him though. It's the motherfuckers around that Jack doesn't see who don't know. We actually all know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like was Lavernius Coles there that night? Was that the night he got
Is
all
that
pissed
that
off?
dude?
Yeah, Lavernius Coles got all fucking mad at me. And then I seen him again in Vegas, and he was all butthurt again. I'm like, chill out, Lavernius Coles, you fucking weirdo.
And there was another guy. Hey man, there was another dude there too, man, who played for the Steelers. He was like in the secondary, and he was like super mad. He was just mad that like Revis wouldn't talk to him.
He wasn't getting the attention. Dude, athletes are so weird when it comes to fucking
it's
that
like,
shit.
bro, like y'all play the same sport. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are you upset? He's not talking to you. Like, he's obviously like chilling, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like
He's
man,
pouring
he
beers
won't
on
talk to
Jack.
me. Like, yeah, he's pouring beer. He's fucking pouring beers on Jack. He don't want to talk to you, man.
He's busy, man.
He's like, yeah, he got shit to do, man.
He's having a good time. Leave him alone, you fucking
Leave him
weirdo.
alone.
Go get some pussy.
That's funny. I can't remember who that dude was though.
Nah,
but it
I'm
kinda
not gonna
threw me
fucking
off.
remember that.
Like, it threw me off. And I was like, you're mad at another football player, like for not saying,
Not giving
hey,
me attention.
We both play football. Like
Must be best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be like me walking, like going to like Lowe's and like seeing another landscaper. You know what I mean? Like, dude, not saying nothing. Like, oh, motherfucker, never seen me out cutting grass.
Yeah.
You can't say what's up,
Man.
Yeah, what the fuck's the matter with him?
Like the hell? You imagine how people in Mexico's mad at each other? If that's the case? Like, hey, we all cut grass, home. The fuck? Don't worry, I'm black. It's not racist.
I don't know my
I ain't
dad.
allowed to be racist. I'm black. You know what I mean?
What do you think about all these YouTubers fighting?
Look, somebody just fucking mentioned my name with one of them. I was like, listen, man,
Who?
I would
Who?
love the money. Like, I would love the money,
Dude.
but that dude's gonna be next to dead. Like, I don't know if that's like smart. First of all, I'm big as fuck compared to.
Well, the Paul brothers
the
are kind of
Pauls.
they're not little dudes.
Yes, they
I mean,
are
I don't think they are, dude.
compared to me.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but I think the one's like my size.
He's tall.
He's tall. Okay.
That don't mean shit.
Yeah,
You see that?
yeah, right. But like these dudes got like wrestling backgrounds and shit. Like I think the one was like a state champion. I'm not saying you would get beat up by Jake Paul. I'm asking you what you think about it. I don't know. He dropped Nate Robinson.
You got him all pissed off. Get this
He
man
dropped-
some weed.
There's a fucking basketball player who was leading with his chin first.
So they
Like,
called you out
He
on one.
was charged.
No, they didn't call me out.
Oh, okay.
That one, no.
Yeah.
No, they didn't do that. Like, no. But like there were some people like asking me, mentioning like, hey, so would you get in there with Jake or Logan Paul? I was like, yeah, I would get in there with him for sure.
Fuck yeah,
Like,
for
Right.
50 million?
that's
I'll
a
do
nice
whatever the
place.
fuck.
You ain't gotta give me 50 million. You know what I mean? Just get my credit score up. Fuck that shit. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, I get in there, but it wouldn't be like nothing y'all want to see. Like I'm not like, yeah, I get high and I'm cool and shit like that. But bro, like I'm from the shit now. If you want to
Right.
fight, like I'll fucking fight the fuck out of you, like, for real. Like, and it's gonna be a fight. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you, bro. Like as we're in the corner or whatever, you trying to cover my fucking head's gonna hit your chin, hit you in the nose. Then you gonna worry about that. My fist is gonna hit you in the side of the fucking head.
Yeah.
Then once you cover that, I'm gonna punch you in the ribs. Then I'm gonna headbutt you again in the fucking jaw. Then I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face
Yeah,
again. Like,
because I don't want no
it's going to
problems.
be a fight.
That's why I put you
It's
by
gonna be a
Risotto.
fight.
If you
Like-
snap, you Risotto.
like I mean, like a fight.
So,
Right.
I mean, so
fight you.
So if Connor fights, what's his? I don't know if it's Logan. I don't know the difference
Jake.
between those two. It's
Jake.
Jake. Yeah. So I mean, do you think he's gonna try to rip his head off, or you think he's gonna play the game like he did with like Mayweather? You know what I mean?
First
Like-
of all, that was a dumb call out. Like Connor would kill him.
Yeah.
right?
Like legitimately. Like
But,
Yeah,
like,
but he's
dude,
just
that
worried
fight's
about the
gonna
money,
happen.
dude.
you think the Connor fight's gonna
I
happen?
think the Connor
He was
fight's gonna
trolling
happen.
his
yeah.
wife.
I literally think. I
Yeah, he
literally,
follows one dude on one person on Instagram. It's his
like-
wife.
I literally think it all
Which is
depends
hilarious.
on what goes on with Connor in the UFC.
Okay.
So
He's got a fucking
if he
giant
wins Saturday,
fight Saturday.
Yeah.
right,
And he's fighting a fucking killer.
Yeah.
who's fired up?
But like I said, the only thing about that fight, and it's hard for me to choose a winner, is because at the end of the day, like they're not the same fighters anymore they were back then when they fought. Before.
Yeah.
They both evolved and they're fighting in a different weight class. Sorry. I know who the fuck that is calling. But sorry. Yeah, so they're like in a different weight class and shit now. They're heavier. And Dustin Poirier, you know what I mean, he hit with some thunder. Like he got some crack behind his punch. And Connor got that left hand. That's just a rocket.
And Connor's like rich, set for life.
Yeah.
Dustin wins. Like this is
He's
he'll
hungry.
be rich.
Yeah, he's
he'll be
hungry.
rich, set for life. So he got a.
But it's crazy. Like I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But the person Dustin is, like his last fight, he was probably set for life. Like he's
Yeah.
the type who don't need.
He don't need. Got you. He don't need 100 million.
He don't need 100 million.
Right, he
you know
needs
what I'm saying?
two.
You know what,
Two.
though? Conor
Two,
McGregor
so.
has a great whiskey.
Does he?
Proverb 12.
I
It's
would
nice.
ask somebody that like if they
Proverb
drunk,
12
like,
is a
it's
good
really
whiskey. It
Didn't
is.
he
It's
make
like
money on that already?
I don't know, but I wish it would sponsor us. 'Cause I drink a case of it right now.
Yeah.
We got enough Espelon tequila up there.
That's it.
And McQueen.
Yeah, I'm McQueen.
Fucking Connor though, man, he's gonna. Like that would be a bad fight for that dude, that little kid.
Yeah.
That little kid.
No,
That's
man, that'd be
great.
a bad fight, bro. Like that's a professional.
That's what I mean.
That's
I mean,
not like
if
the
his brother
dude,
fights
man.
Floyd, Floyd ain't like gonna be able to. He ain't killing anybody. You ain't gonna be able to hit him.
No, Floyd could kill him.
Yeah.
Floyd could kill him. At the end of the
With
day,
not with gloves on and shit
at
like
the end
that.
of the day, Floyd is still a professional boxer.
No doubt.
And
And one
like,
of the
let's
best
say,
of his time, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Now let's say we take let's say if you and Floyd the same exact size, same height, same reach, same everything. You've been training MMA your entire life. You know what I mean? Floyd's been Floyd his entire life.
Right.
I tell both of y'all to throw the same exact punch. guess who punch is gonna be harder? The boxer. You know what I'm saying? Floyd's shit is gonna be harder. That's how he stopped.
That's what he
Conor.
does,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget now, Conor was looking like, like,
No,
you know what I mean? Like, so it was like he was on his way.
Yeah.
Like, I tell people, like, everybody forget Floyd. Like, they think of Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
Where he's like outpointing you. Go back to Pretty Boy when motherfuckers was throwing the towel in. They
Yeah.
was like, yo, he's about to kill my dude. Like, fuck this, man. Like, just stop it. Like, remember what he did to Gotti?
Yeah.
Fucking Corrales.
They just had that replay of that fight on
like,
our
that shit is-
Showtime.
Like, man, that dude is, man, he's.
Yeah, he didn't become Money Mayweather for being a bum. You know what I mean?
He became Money Mayweather once he got
'Cause he was-
smart. He was like, my fucking hands hurt, man. I gotta,
yeah.
He's like, I gotta save my money. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My hands is my money. So
Yeah, I just like to see it because I just like
I
to
think
see
he gonna
these
knock
dudes.
him out.
I'd like to see these kids have it's like
Yeah.
fucking knocked off.
now,
be nice.
now wrestling's different. I think that dude could like hold his own with a lot of people in that now.
Go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if he converted over to jiu-jitsu or grappling, like if he was to ever do, if Jake Paul was to ever, Logan Paul was to ever do high rollers jiu-jitsu, if Logan Paul ever did high rollers jiu-jitsu, like he should, you know what I mean? Anybody who's real does high rollers jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, but no, like if he was to ever convert over here and start training and shit, I think he would do a lot better than a whole lot of people because of his background.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he was wrestling in fucking some weird place. That motherfucker was wrestling in Ohio.
Right.
State champion, right?
And we already know the
Yeah.
3 roughest places in the world to wrestle was like Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Russia.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
no bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, look it up. It's like literally like in that order. It might be like Russia, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, or Pennsylvania,
Right.
Russia. But it's some shit like that. And everybody here can accidentally wrestle. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's like once you get into a school or something like that, people from here kind of pick up on that shit a little faster or whatever. Like, everybody's like, yo, did you do this? Did you do? Like, no, man, I was at the corner store with my homies. Like,
Yeah.
like, what's up,
Scoop
motherfucker? You wanna lock
slamming
it up?
you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Grab the legs.
Right.
And that's about it. So once we start doing the jiu-jitsu shit, it was just like, okay. Like, it's cool. Like, all right, now I really know how to do the shit.
So I think we're gonna take a quick commercial break,
Yep.
and you guys are gonna stick around for the rest of the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, hang on. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house? Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? You haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We got the crew with us, and we got Will Zomback and Big Lawn 412 in the building.
What's up?
And we're going to break these boys in. We're going to do Corn Dick of the Week. Our first Corn Dick of the Week is Jamie Lynn Spears is killing her cats, apparently, and she's blaming Tesla. She says the cars are too quiet. When she starts the cars, the cats hide up in the engine, and then when the car they can't hear it, and then they just end up getting burned up and dying. The funny thing is
She's rapidly killing her cats.
she wouldn't
How
wouldn't
many
say.
has she killed?
She wouldn't say.
That's
Enough.
That's what the first thing about the story that grabbed my attention was Jamie Spears claims Tesla's killing her cats.
Yeah,
Like,
multiple
After
cats.
one fucking cat, I'm like, listen, we got to do something about this.
We have a cat issue.
We have a cat issue.
I'm gonna call it humane
So
society.
during the video, she's like, I don't even want to tell you how many cats. And I'm like, what? Are
What?
you just blowing through cats? You're supposed to be the normal one, fucking psycho.
Oh my god.
I don't think she is. How the fuck is the cat getting in the engine?
Look, I don't. Who
I
who
mean,
knows?
yeah, I don't. Are you sure that's what's going on?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I
don't
thought
have
like the cat
engines.
couldn't hear the thing and it just got run over.
No.
Yeah, I thought they were
But-
running sitting under the tire.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if
It's
one
it's
cat
the
died
engine.
already in the engine, why don't you check the fucking engine?
Yeah,
before
right.
another cat.
I
Be
mean,
like,
in,
"Here, kitty,
in
kitty,
reality,
kitty."
I'm not checking my engine every time I fire my car. If you're
Or-
that cat's dumb enough to, I mean, if the fucking cat is
Get real-
in the engine,
Or just keep your garage door closed.
yeah, I was say, what if it's cold? He got at the garage door. And this motherfucker's like, man, I'm fucking freezing. Where
Yeah.
can I go that's warm?
yeah, she's rich. Why isn't she parking in her garage?
She's rich.
That's what I mean.
Right,
Close
right.
the
There you
garage
go.
door.
Well, I
Cat'll
think the
stay in the
cat.
house.
I'm assuming if this is all true, which I don't think any of it is. I think that she's opening the door from the house and the cat's running out to the garage
Straight to the engine.
and then gets stuck out in
That's
the garage, hanging out in the engine because that's where it's warm.
I've never heard about like a cat hanging out of a car engine. Even
Because-
like old cars,
What-
like they're pretty
her-
sealed up.
Her saying, I don't even want to tell you how many, puts it at 4 to 6.
No.
yeah.
She got a half a dozen
She's
bodies.
a crazy cat lady.
That shit is
Man.
crazy.
Well, she
man.
was the crazy cat lady. You know, she don't
Yeah.
have no
She's a
fucking
crazy
cat.
lady now.
She's a crazy
She's
lady
a crazy
talking about
lady.
killing her cats on
Now
the
she's
fucking
getting a
internet.
dog.
Fuck you, Tesla.
And blaming Tesla, and they're like, they're coming out like, well, this is the first time we heard, you know what I mean?
She's
We didn't
like
hear
that-
anything about.
Imagine if
That
you're,
Elon Musk is a cat killer.
imagine if you're Elon Musk and you like wake up in the morning and, like, this is what you gotta like deal with first in the morning. It's fucking crazy Jamie Lynn Spears talking about like Elon Musk, you have a problem. You're like killing cats. Like, no, you fucking crazy lady, you're the one killing
Probably
cats.
you.
TMZ hits
dude,
you up for a statement.
Everybody has a everybody has a Tesla at this point. Like, fucking Teslas are everywhere. It's not weird to see a Tesla fucking anymore. Like, fucking.
It's weird to see
It's
6
weird to
dead
see
cats.
dead cats. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, hey, speaking of that, is he on Earth?
Who's
Elon
that?
Musk.
Elon?
He's on his way to Mars.
Didn't
ain't
him
he?
and Tom Cruise go to
Yeah.
film a movie in space?
No, I think they're in California.
They're working on
What
it.
happened? Like,
I-
it
I-
didn't happen no more?
He never does anything he's gonna say. He says crazy shit like, dude, in 2022 we're gonna have a McDonald's on Mars, and just he says that in 2016. He just doesn't do
Well,
shit.
he might get high too and just thinks the crazy
Yeah,
shit.
just,
get
he
high.
just- and he, he just tweets while he's
Hey,
high.
he did make a flamethrower though, and like a surfboard.
Those were all invented.
Yeah.
He didn't make those inventions were already out there.
Yeah,
So
no,
don't
no,
let
I'm
him fool
saying
you.
he like
He just put 'em
mass
together.
produced them.
Yeah, you could like go through like a list of like crazy shit Elon Musk said he was gonna do. The only thing he fucking did was make a fucking self-driving car. Pretty legit. I mean, that's a nice
Dude,
well
a
done.
nice
Did
milestone.
you hear
in
about
life.
he was gonna put like a chip in people's brains and then they'd be like smart as fuck?
Oh, he's still working on that. I
Yeah,
read
he's
about
like
it all the time.
he's like they think it's gonna happen like
Are y'all guys
Soon.
gonna do it? Anybody gonna get the chip?
I'll get the
I
chip.
could probably use it.
You get the chip?
Yeah, I'll get the chip. I'll be
Nah.
if it makes you like in that movie Limitless. They're like, listen, Z-Bird, you can totally turn it up to 300%. Like, meow, 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 meow. We're getting 40 million views a week. Balling that.
I don't
Big
need my-
lawn.
I don't need my fucked up brain working at full capacity.
I'll be the high rollers champ.
I would
Fur
love.
belt.
I would love to have 100% of my brain capacity.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'll take
God.
15.
Too much.
Yeah.
Be too much.
I'd be fucking Darth Vader.
Mine's already working backwards already. Like it's already dumbing down from when I was younger.
Yeah, mine's like one of them engines you gotta crank up.
Dude, but this next story, it was even. I mean, it's like this is a fucked up story. So like me and Jack were talking about this one too. It's been all over the internet. There's a guy who lost $220 million worth of Bitcoin on a thumb drive, and he can't remember the password. To get into the thumb drive, I think you're allowed to get like 10
He got down to 10 guesses.
10
for his
guesses.
password.
or like I think the thing doesn't it like self.
You just get it locks you out, and you're fucked, and you can't get back in. Which seems like a little harsh, but I heard there's a ton of fucking people that bought Bitcoin like fucking way back in the day, like nerds that fucking knew about cryptocurrency before anybody did,
Yeah,
and they can't get into their fucking bitcoins.
that's
And
like
the dude said he came to peace with losing $220 million.
that was the crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever.
I would at least
No,
I would make
no.
the effort at least like
If I lose
listen.
to 20, I'm
I'm getting together some people who are highly intelligent, highly able to like
I'm gonna
figure.
fucking get Elon Musk.
I'm gonna be like, dude, listen. Like I'm gonna get like I will split this with you right down the middle if you can figure out this fucking password. 'Cause like if you think about when you first started a Facebook account and then they were like, dude, what's your password to get in there? I mean, like I don't know
I
it.
forget all my passwords.
No, that's easy. All mine are the exact same. You find out my password, you could be me. Not that you want to be me.
Right, you're right.
But you could be me.
But I'm
Your
saying,
kid's name or your birthday.
Yeah, right. You have to pay for my kid's school now.
mine's like very like Greenfield. You know, what I mean? It's a very
suck.
Greenfield type password.
I
But
suck at passwords.
Do you?
Like, I literally like any password I want to remember. I really have to call Sledger and be like, "Yo, what's my password?"
I wonder why, Big Long. You go to a
No, this-
fucking
this is-
jujitsu thing and
this is-
smokes weed. You know?
Look, this is pre-weed. This is
Okay.
pre-weed. You know what I mean? I started smoking. I became like fucking goddamn somebody smart. I don't know their name, but I'm somebody smart.
He's like the Rain Man.
Yeah, well, I'm Thunderstorm over here. I done made a whole tournament of smoking weed. People like it.
Dude, losing $220 million, like I'm like calling the police. I'm calling.
Dude,
like, the
they were
president.
digging
like,
up
you
in
gotta,
the-
like,
in
you
the-
gotta help me here. I'm calling the FBI.
Call my therapist.
Dude, they were digging up in the fucking the landfill. They were digging up looking for the zip drive.
Oh boy.
Oh, so he like lost it. I thought you mean lost.
I think
his
that was the
password.
last thing that he could find that has it like hard.
Jesus.
Like they were dig.
Yeah.
Like he was like getting people like,
I might
listen,
not be able to sleep.
I'll pay you this much. We got to dig up
We'll
and
dig up.
sift through all this shit to like find it.
I didn't know that part. That's fucking crazy.
bro. Like $220 million.
Cause
Yeah,
I'll be
I would let you
digging-
keep
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna do
30%.
anything it takes.
I'll be
Bro,
digging
you
through
gotta
that
live
land
with
with my
shovel
hands.
fucking-
You mean
Yeah.
somebody fucking hacked Hillary Clinton's emails? They can't get into that fucking
Edward Snowden.
They
Yeah.
can't get into that shit. I'm
Get
pretty
him
sure
on it.
you can split that 50. They'll be
Right.
happy to do that shit. Like I'll be happy.
But the guy that made Bitcoin, it's this Asian dude, and he fucking started Bitcoin, and he like disappeared back in like 2010 or some shit like that, and like nobody. So there's nobody like that runs Bitcoin. The founder is just disappeared off the fucking earth. Nobody knows where the fuck he's
He
at.
evolved.
He dude. I mean, he owns
I heard
fucking.
he's at the McDonald's on Mars.
He owns like 40%. Like I forget how much fucking Bitcoin. It is a ridiculous amount. And like just nobody knows where the fuck he's at. So there's nobody you can't like call Bitcoin up like, excuse
Where
me,
my
I-
Bitcoin at?"
yeah, excuse me, I have an issue here. Like I need to talk to customer service.
I lost
yeah.
my thumb.
Right.
drive.
What's your secret question? What's that? Like you got to answer all these
What's
like,
your
weird
pet's?
questions.
What's
Yeah.
your first pet's
Yeah.
name?
Right.
Mine was like, "What's your dad's name?" I don't know my dad. I'm like, "No! Why'd my fucking dad leave me? Fuck you! You cost me $220 million, Dad."
Man,
Piece of shit.
$220 million.
So much
Like,
money.
Dude, damn.
I thought I lost like $200 when we came here, and I was freaking out.
Look, I was about to say, like, you said he came to peace with that. I still ain't come to peace with
Well-
the fucking $10 I lost. I'm like, where the fuck was that?
The
If I
thing-
lose $20, I'm salty as hell, dude.
The thing that sucks about this story, this dude has so much Bitcoin. Like on top of that, like he's not really worried about it. He's rich.
Oh, so he had more
He
already.
has more
Listen,
Bitcoin, but he
you-
still lost 220.
Listen, you don't come to peace.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
don't come to peace with something if you're fucking worried about the Verizon bill. You know what I mean? Like, oh, $22 million or $220 million. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like, fucking,
Well, that's what he said.
you,
Yeah.
you owe child support.
Right. He has more money, but yeah.
Right.
That
yeah,
dude-
no, he's rich.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I mean, still, you want
You
that.
think
Makes
about
it
what
easier to
you
come
could
to
have done with
peace.
that 220.
right.
Have you ever rolled a joint and you'll have a whole bag of weed next to you, but you lose the one joint?
And
You
you're
can't,
pissed.
you can't think about anything else. You're like, I can just roll another one, but I can't because I need to
want
go
that
find
I know I
that
just
one.
rolled
Like
it.
I
It
rolled
was
the
right
fuck out of
here.
that joint.
You think about the guy that walked by and seen it and picked it up. He's smoking it all.
Oh
happy.
my god, yo! Fucking accidental segue right here. I fucking get some fucking hot box the other night. Order some Uber Eats. Get a lady the money and shit. Didn't even fucking realize. I done gave her the money in half, my whole half a doobie that was in my ear, like in my hand. Boom, and then like boom, and then you know what I mean. And
She said,
Thought it was a tip.
she thought it was a tip.
Yeah, I would have
mean,
fucking snatched that right out
She
of your hand.
smelled
too.
the shit
Oh no,
out
she
of
left. Like I didn't try and get it back or nothing. I was
Yeah,
just like,
right.
damn.
She
Yeah,
didn't
that's
bring
what I
it.
mean, like-
She didn't bring it back either.
Yeah, it was like finders keepers. Like at that point, like I'm looking at her walk away. I was like, yo, I definitely just handed her my weed.
You can't ask for it
I
back at
was
that
like,
point either. Like,
I didn't want to ask for it back because I'm like the people stoner.
Yeah,
and she's
you
the
better have a little more
So
weed.
I got to be
Yeah.
like, hey, that was my gift to you to make
That's
your
what
day
I
better.
do. That's
Yeah.
what
You know
I
what I'm saying?
do.
Yeah, I'm the fucking thunderstorm man.
I'm gonna call you that now on Instagram and hashtag thunderstorm. Dude, we're gonna get to the brother in arms this week. Moneyline Welsh is talking about James Harden getting skinny in 2 days.
yeah, I mean, dude, I completely identify with James Harden. I fluctuate in weight fucking pretty much by a weekend, depending on what I did. You know what I mean? I could gain fucking 10 pounds on a weekend if I go hard enough. Fucking
10 pounds on them Oreos.
Yeah, 10 or yeah, back when I was pounding the booze. Like, I mean, that's an easy 10-pound fucking weekend. Fucking, but so Harden got traded. Harden fucking came out for warm-ups looking super fat, like real fat. and then he got traded 2 days later to fucking Brooklyn. He definitely had some type of like fat suit on underneath his shit. There's no. I mean, he definitely had like a vest on. He tucked it in real tight so he looked like his gut was just hanging out. And then he got to like Brooklyn, he looked like normal James Harden. Like that motherfucker, like literally, he played everybody. Now he's playing. Now he's gonna win a championship with Kevin Durant.
Wait, hold the fuck up. He's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Oh
he asked
my
for a trade
God.
because the owner did some bullshit that he didn't agree with. But he dropped like 50 pounds in 2 days.
These
He seriously came out in a fat suit for warm-ups. There's
He
no,
had to be.
yeah, there's no.
So
there's
they
no
just recreated the Warriors in Brooklyn, basically
Yeah.
that fucking super team.
Yeah, I mean, they recreated fucking Oklahoma City. Fucking,
So they
Harden
got,
and
got Irving, right?
yeah, Kyrie's being
He's
a little
nuts.
Yeah, he's fucking being a little bitch.
That Sage shit
He's
was
like,
weird.
nobody knows me. They
He's
don't know what
he-
I'm going
he's
through.
too
Like,
much of
dude,
a
then
deep
drop
thing.
out. Don't quit the NBA. Then you fucking baby. I'm not gonna feel bad for
Go
you.
write
You
a book or
You
something.
get paid
Holy
fucking
fuck.
30.
Go read a book.
You get
Go
paid
write one.
fucking
He's-
$30 million a year to play a game, and like I'm not sympathizing for you.
Yeah,
What
I
is he
feel
doing?
so
What's
bad.
wrong with
He's
him?
just not. He wasn't showing up. Kyrie was not showing up
He
to
was
the
just
game.
like, I don't
Real
even feel like
little
I don't
bitch.
even feel like playing today.
You could do that.
No,
I guess.
they find the fuck out of him, and but like he just missed games, and he like now Harden's back on the squad, so I don't know if he's gonna play or not. I don't know if they played the Bucks. They beat the Bucks last night. I don't know if he played or not
They beat the Bucks with Harden.
with Harden. Yeah,
Oh, beat that ass
two
back. He
2
could be
points
gone.
though, so it was tight. It was
He
a
might
tight
be
ass game.
gone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they might be better off with Kyrie if he's a fucking cancer weirdo idiot.
Yeah.
Man.
A cancer weirdo idiot can always fuck up a team.
Big time,
More
yeah.
than
Especially
anything else.
especially like, dude, he's nowhere. I mean, he's not James Harden, and he's definitely not fucking Kevin Durant. So like, he's gonna be a little crybaby bitch. Get him out of here. Send him to like fucking Charlotte or somewhere.
He's one of them flat earthers.
Yeah, he's also a flat earther.
He's a flat earther.
Among other things.
The thing is with him, he killed me with the whole that weird little. It seemed like some weird hate he had towards LeBron. Like,
he was always living in like LeBron's shadow for like no reason. Like, dude,
No
you came
reason.
in,
It was
you
like,
came
dude-
under LeBron. Of course, you're gonna be a number 2 here.
Yeah,
And
he
they
didn't want
played
to.
well when they meshed
He
together. and
didn't
they
want
won
to
a
hear
championship.
shit from LeBron, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it
nah.
was. It was
Yeah.
like, well, this is my team now. You came back to my team.
Yeah,
So,
I
like-
just
But it was like
Duke
the whole
players are such
season,
pussies.
Fucking the whole MVP season, like LeBron's like hyping him up. Like, you know what I mean? My dog. Got
Yeah,
it, he don't
right.
Get it. Then it's like I seen something where he was like, it's nice to be on a team with a killer and a real player. And this is talking about Durant. I'm like,
What are you
Damn,
talking about?
like-
yeah,
so what is that other dude?
yeah. He said I never played with somebody like that before. Like, well,
what?
yeah, fucking
what the
LeBron
fuck
James.
So LeBron must
Goes
not
to
be
the
that
finals
good,
every
huh?
year. Yeah,
I guess LeBron's not good, y'all. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he reminds me of just like a little spoiled fucking pussy that like never been punched in his face before, and he just
That is
went
how
to,
I
he
feel.
went to, he
Sounds-
went
that
to, he
sounds
went to
about
Duke
right.
and he fucking was surrounded by other little fucking spoiled fucking pussies, and like he's just a big fucking spoiled pussy.
Yeah, if you're like, you know what, I just don't feel like playing today, guys. Like, you're in the fucking NBA. Like, lace it up and get out.
Suit
there.
up.
Yeah,
Man, I can't even do that down the gym.
right.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like a
don't feel like
job. You
rolling
cannot you
today.
cannot go to your
Yeah,
job.
you
Right.
be like, I don't feel like it today.
I say that. Yeah, I wake up a lot of days like, man, I don't. Feel
I
like
wake
doing
up
shit.
every fucking morning like I don't feel like it today. But you know what I do? I get my ass out of bed and go fucking to work.
Like
I was about to say, is he
Take
a
a-
parent? If he ain't no fucking parent, then he don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like this shit today,
Right.
man. Fuck.
Them
man.
kids don't care if you're
What it is,
hungover.
what
They're
it
coming in
is.
the room.
Man, kids don't give a shit.
smoke some fucking weed and go play some basketball.
Yeah, go wrestle somebody.
Shout out to the UFC for stopping weed testing, and that shit's just legal now. So you can be high. You know what I mean? You
I mean,
There
that's
you go.
it's crazy. I think the NFL's finally like trying to like
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
off it. Fucking
Yeah.
NBA has. I mean,
Didn't MLB?
yeah, I think MLB,
MLB was
next.
first.
Yeah,
They were
Word.
first. Yeah.
Didn't Josh Gordon just got like
Wait, hold on.
indefinitely suspended for another fucking weed test?
yeah.
let
I
him
mean, they
back
haven't
in.
done it yet.
They let him back in.
Yeah, he's back.
I thought
in.
he just got hit again,
No, he got hit again.
I don't
thought.
know.
and now
How?
he's like in depth. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
yeah.
I don't even know he's playing. I don't
How do
know.
you get suspended for something you're not testing for?
Dude, you should never. You should.
It was
ne-
like Friday. He got fired on his day off. You know what I mean?
I don't know
You
what
should
happened.
never fail an NFL drug test. You have the drug test is at the beginning of camp every year, and they don't fucking test you again unless you get fucked
Unless
up.
you're an
unless
asshole.
you fuck up.
Yeah, right.
and they literally tell you, hey, you're
They
getting
get
tested
you when
on
you
this
when you
fucking
when
day.
you go to
making-
camp. Don't smoke weed 2 weeks before
Well, you-
camp. You're straight.
You're making
Maybe
millions
even,
of
like-
dollars. You're telling me some dude ain't like, hey, bro, you know what? I think you got a test coming up. Maybe don't smoke some weed.
Yeah, the
You know what I
fucking
mean? If
NFL
someone fucking
commissioner.
tells you, yeah,
He's calling you like, dude,
don't smoke weed.
don't fucking smoke. You're a star. We need you.
yeah, right.
I mean, it goes back to what we were saying with the Revis story. Some dudes are just, and I don't think Revis is like this also. That's not who I'm talking about. But some dudes just think they're so fucking famous and big, like they just don't think bad shit's gonna happen to them, and then fucking when it does, they can't believe it.
They can't handle it.
Yeah, some people don't
Everybody
ever think
need-
they're gonna get caught.
Everybody needs to be humbled one way or another in life.
Especially like dudes. Well, that's how I segue right into this one. I mean, the word, getting caught and cheating on your girlfriend or wife is terrible. But this guy, he got caught cheating on his sex doll wife.
I don't know if you could call this cheating. She was in the shop.
Yeah, she was in the shop. We touched on this a little bit before. I think we covered this a little while ago.
Yeah, that he married his sex doll.
But they were supposedly happy. Like I never thought that any of
It
this
doesn't
shit.
mean she's not. She went into the shop. She's out of commission. She's not living up to her.
Well,
Right.
Who caught him?
inspection.
Who caught them?
Well, he said he had
The
to come
sex doll's mom.
He had the sex doll's mom came in, but he said he couldn't. He felt so guilty he had to tell her after she came back.
Is this
Well,
in
wait.
Florida?
No, that's the first thing everyone says. It's in another country.
Hey, was her
okay.
face like this? Like,
No, she's actually. No, I'm gonna go. This is, but she's a fucking hot sex doll. Like,
Real hot.
yeah, like you know what I mean. You're like,
she's a pretty girl.
yeah, you're like, yeah. Would I bang that? Like, you know what I mean? If I was a single guy and I was home by myself and the sex doll showed up, I'd probably bang it.
Like,
Not probably.
Yeah,
I
there's
would.
no probably.
I bet,
Don't
yeah.
be weird. Don't be weird because we have guests and
Yeah.
you're kind of fucking. You'd fuck that doll. I'd fuck that doll.
Right.
Yeah. What are we talking about here?
anybody own
We
one of those?
gangbang that doll.
Yeah.
Anybody own one?
We're about to pitch
No.
pitch in and fucking pass it around every weekend.
The podcast is about to pay for one.
You'll be the first sex doll with STD.
The weirdest
That's the
thing that-
truth.
is I was like the one time I was like looking like when I started hearing all the sex, I typed in sex doll and there's a ton of sex doll pornos. These dudes are just keep pounding,
Just going to town.
just going to town on it, dude. Talking greasy, you know what I mean? Like just talking real greasy as rubber doll. I'm like, God damn,
Well, you're getting real quiet in Redwood. We're talking about sex doll.
he's a freak, motherfucker.
Yo, that sex doll look real as fuck.
Yeah. Hot.
Right.
They're starting to get too
Big-
real.
That's creepy.
Thunderstorm.
That's like iRobot creepy. Like,
Thunderstorm. It's just, if you were by yourself, you were a single guy, would you smash?
I'm too paranoid that it's gonna come to life. I really, like, I smoke too much weed. I really think like Alexa's gonna get me one day or some shit like that. Like,
Like you'll never believe it. She's pregnant.
Weren't you saying with some of them you can change their heads out too?
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can change everything with hair, fucking tit size, fucking.
2021, man.
Yeah, say like
Dude, remember those pair of Nikes back in the day where you could like slide out like the Kellers and like put the other one back in? Fucking,
It
it's
was like a
just like
floppy
that.
disk
Yeah.
inside of your shoe.
you can change everything's interchangeable. The vagina, everything. You know what I mean? So,
so
you're like,
do you make it from like a creamer to a squirter or anything?
yeah.
why
whatever
not
you're into.
fire something in
Yeah, all you
there?
got to do is add more water.
Yeah,
It's like a chia
is
vagina.
crazy.
fire in the hole. You know what I mean?
I feel so bad that I'm gonna go home and search up sex dolls just to see like what goes on in the making. I'm a YouTube.
I wouldn't feel weird
Chip,
about
chip,
like
chip,
like
vagina.
hooking up with a sex doll. I would feel weird about getting caught hooking up. With a
Yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
explaining.
Hey, like I
That'd
walk
be-
in your house and your balls deep in
That's a
fucking
tough
sex
scene.
doll.
What do you, like there's one thing you get
Like your
caught
brother
jerking
comes,
off.
yeah, your brother comes in and you're just like going to town and like, dude,
Give me
dude,
a
I
minute.
hit that last night. Like, yeah,
He's
fuck.
like, I didn't clean it up.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought you was just
He's
a
like,
squirter.
I know.
How's my dick taste?
I know a few dudes that bought pocket pussies back in the day, and like that, he said like the hard part was like just keeping it clean.
Is
Yeah.
the dishwasher safe?
And I was like, dude, why are you dumping them? And one boy was like, what's the point of having a pocket pussy if you can't dump in it? I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
your
can't
world.
argue
Yeah.
that, yeah.
One dude was telling us one day we went golfing. He was telling us a story about how he put a pocket pussy in a dishwasher and totally forgot about it. And his wife came home, opened up the dishwasher, and found the pocket pussy. So they are dishwasher safe, but it's not wipe safe. You know what I mean?
I bet it's kind of nice right out of the dishwasher.
Oh, nice warm steam.
You know?
Nice warm steamy pocket
See,
pussy.
he ain't know how to play it. He was supposed to tell her like, babe, you know what I mean? I wanted to have a threesome, but I didn't want to disrespect you. I just figured
I'm
we
gonna
could
need
do
I'm gonna
this.
need you to hold this above your head.
Yeah, yeah. This is Shelby. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're about to get this kicked off with Gear Grinders. Rosado, this week, what's grinding your gears?
All right, this week, do you ever like ask somebody for a price for something, and they're like, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
I'm like, no. I mean, I want to know now.
Especially when you're dealing with like slimy dude, like fucking concrete guys and like fucking
Right.
Whoa,
and like
take it
and like
easy.
landscapers. Like, oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of it when the time comes. And you get a $300 bill for somebody raking your leaves for 10 minutes.
Well, that's what you do. You give them the upfront price.
I
and
mean,
the
if you don't
extras.
ask for a price, that's gonna happen. If you ask for a price, I'll give it to you. That's what it, like. If I ask for a price, people are like, well, I mean, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
no,
figure it
well,
out.
don't start doing what you're doing until we figure it out, Jack, because you know where we're going with this fucking closet that Johanna underground got it made.
It's Gucci
It's
getting
made.
in you.
I don't have no idea because he won't tell a fucking price.
Gucci's like, yeah, you'll be all right.
Johanna like showed
And
me.
hey, listen, I know Gooch pretty well. It ain't gonna be cheap, Johnny.
I'm like Johanna. First of all, I didn't want it. Second of all,
now it's $2,000.
now you showed me a picture of it. It's way too big. I don't know where the fuck you think you're putting it. How much is it? She's like, I don't know. You know, he's not going to kill us. I'm like, no.
He
No.
is
What
gonna
does that
kill us.
mean?
What's a fair? What do you think you should pay for this?
Guys,
I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the
I
closet. game.
seeing that I don't want to pay any money for it.
But
I don't
what-
want it.
what-
If it's a 1 penny over $500,
$550. You're freaking out.
$502, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bad news for you.
Could be
Brian.
11.
What about
Yeah.
1,500?
I'm thinking about 1,200 in my head right now.
Look
mean,
at
man.
me.
Dude.
And that would be my grinder.
Dude, you got to pay for skilled labor, cause skilled labor ain't cheap.
And the material.
And
all the
material.
Materials, time, and material,
it's the
man.
COVID prices.
It's definitely a T&M job. You know what I mean?
$40 an hour plus material.
Yeah.
John is hot right
At least
now.
12
All
hours.
I'm saying is, that's why you need to know the price.
I agree with you.
I agree,
Why-
you're
why
right.
You
I
have to
need
get
an
the price.
estimate up
No,
front.
you know I always take care of you. No, just tell me what it is.
No, Gucci, I don't know. This is the first time you're building a closet.
No,
in
I'm
my
just
home.
talking about a couple,
I'm sure Gooch will take care of you. I'm just fucking
Yeah, I'm
around.
sure he's really going to take care of me.
Oh, man. Surely, what's grinding your gears this week?
All right, man. So, like, usually Rosa is really good at like cooking me dinner, right? You know, but every once in a while, you know, she don't feel like cooking. That's fine with me. She's like, "Hey, Anth, I don't feel like cooking tonight. What do you want?" And it's like middle of the day. I'm working, you know. She's like, "What do you want to eat?" I'm like, so she does it today. I'm like, dude, I actually could smash a fucking Reuben from Big Jim's. Oh. She was like, "Oh, that sounds good." I was thinking Chinese. Like, dude, what the fuck did
Why'd
you
you
call
ask?
me
Why'd
for?
you ask me?
Like, I'm working, and you want to call me, and now you got me thinking fucking Lubins, and you're fucking getting me fucking spicy beef. Like, that doesn't
That
jive
doesn't hit the
together,
same,
dude.
no.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
That's
like,
not smacking the right cravings.
like
if you're
that,
go-
that's the thing. Like, just don't call me. Just order what you want. And,
you would
and I'll
have
eat it.
you would have happily ate the
Right,
Chinese.
but don't ask me, like, what do you want? Because I just told you what I want, and my idea obviously isn't good enough for our family.
So what you eat tonight?
fucking spicy beef, like an asshole, like a fucking pussy whipped asshole.
That's the thing. Usually you don't know. If you're like, I don't know what I want, and they say that, like, all right. But if you have like something specific in mind,
Yeah, if
like
you're
you
asked-
wanted that sandwich,
If you're taking
Yeah.
orders, fucking get the
Right.
order.
I'm
Listen,
getting that sandwich.
Just be
Right.
like, if I don't want to cook tonight, I'm gonna grab some Chinese. Word. Don't be like, I don't want to cook. What do you want? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, Ruben would fucking smash the spot right now. And then she's like, I was thinking like Chinatown Inn.
And that's an instant appetite killer. They don't
Right,
even realize that. Man, I ain't even fucking hungry no more.
Like, I was
man.
thinking a little bit of domestic violence.
No,
How about that?
This fucking garbage is full of MSG. That's what y'all fucking you're feeding our kids.
Yeah, I got a podcast to do tonight.
Yeah.
You trying to kill me?
Yeah,
Feed me this damn dog back.
I kind of want that Reuben right now. Now,
Yeah.
General
you brought it
So's
up.
kitten.
big time.
Yeah,
I'm a big Reuben guy.
yeah.
Oh, Rubens are phenomenal, especially Big Slim.
They
dude.
make a great
Yeah.
Reuben.
That's what happened to her damn cats and one of the Teslas that down
Right.
damn
She went-
Chinatown Inn.
She only ate it.
She was selling them.
Yeah.
Big lawn. So you see how the gear grinder goes, man. Now what's grinding big old thunderstorms gears?
Well, me, you know what grinds with, like, I honestly got to say a lot of the English language.
No,
A lot of the fucking English language. I really hate spelling shit the way the English language spells. It's like wait. Like not even like, it's just, I fucking hate it.
What do you
Like,
mean wait? Like your weight?
Is your kid going in spelling class asking you and you don't know?
No. My kids are way smarter than me.
I was gonna
I
say,
don't-
I'm
Hell
I'm
no.
getting to that point where they're asking me, and I'm like, wait, is it I?
Oh
before
yeah,
E?
yeah. You're talking about
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like live, laugh. I'm like, wait, hold on, no. That's the same thing. I know I ain't that dumb now. Like, I know I'm like,
I was a little
Oh.
fucked up on Neighbors today. My daughter asked me, and I'm like,
There's
wait
like
a minute.
7 different
Wait a
letters in there you don't
Listen.
need.
I'm like, that's N-E-I? Or
Don't you have a cell phone? Look it up.
and then it's like I got to work with so many of the gangbangers who claim neighbors, so I always spell it the gang way. And shit. They be like neighbors. I'd be like, that is not right.
You had the
bro. I
X
was
over the
like,
I
yeah,
and
You're
yeah.
like, oh man, it's like, what the fuck am I thinking?
Max
Like,
BACC.
yeah. Yep. There it is. That's it.
That's how you can tell everyone from Hazelwood when they're spelling shit on fucking on Facebook. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Like,
man,
hey, I'm glad I'm back in
yeah,
town.
yeah,
It's
BACC.
You're
They're
like-
like, there ain't no way we're coming BACC. I'm like, okay, cuz.
I mean, you got a crip on Facebook. If
Yeah.
you're a crip. You're a crip all the time.
All the time. All the time. It is not a part-time job. You know what I'm saying? But fucking no, but shit like that. Like, it's a lot of the things in our language that just grinds my gears. Like, number one that fucking drives me crazy, the fucking driveway where I park my car and the parkway where I drive my car.
yeah.
Why? Like, why couldn't this big ass strip just be the driveway, and why couldn't I park my car on the parkway?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
Doesn't make
conundrum.
any
Get it.
fucking sense now. I'm
Like,
thinking about
I
it.
don't get it. And
Yeah.
I hate the fucking thing. Have your cake and eat it too. Yes, I do. I want to slice a cake and take the rest with me.
I've never understood. That makes it
the
makes zero
dumbest
sense to me.
shit ever.
Yeah, like
Right.
why the fuck would I get cake if I can't eat it?
Exactly. That's a good.
You want to have some cake to stare at?
Yeah,
Like,
torture yourself.
what the fuck, man? look, I done got mad at man. Like, hold on, let's go to somebody else.
He's
Will, what
mad,
you got, man?
So my gear grinder is I hate every time that there's a new phone update because I can just not figure it out and then it just slowly stops working less and less and less.
That's where I'm at right now.
Me too.
My battery's dying in like 15 minutes.
Let's just like
Yeah.
storage
Didn't
is
they already
full.
get fined? I'm
Yep.
like, oh, what? Didn't they get fined? So isn't this not supposed to be happening?
Dude, I
anymore?
swear to God, it just started today.
Yeah, they got the shit suit out of them for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you'll be like, and it only happens when you need to do something important. Like you're on a phone call, they're like, "Hey, can you look at the text I sent you?" You do it, no text load. Like,
Yep.
Okay.
It literally
thanks.
I had a work call when I was in the
You
park,
gotta make shit up.
and I went from 25% to 1% within seconds, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is happening? I had to run across the Panther Hollow Bridge like a psycho to get to my car to plug this in and get back on this fucking work
Or
call.
you gotta like go buy a charger just to throw it on
Yeah.
your phone.
Man,
I
fucking,
hate that.
I should have invested in Mophie. That was a fucking investment right there.
Them Mophie's ain't as good as they're cracked up to be. They don't hold their charge, man. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Hey, when you on that tour life,
Yeah.
bruh, Mophies are key. Like, but they go missing so fast.
Yeah.
And you be looking at your man like, bro, you didn't come on tour with a Mophie, bro. Like,
Yeah, you got a Mophie.
He's like, man, my shit's charged.
I be looking like that is not. Like, Will, where'd he get that Mophie from, bro?
I hate when people steal stuff on tour. You're like, there's 2 people on the bus, me and you. Where the fuck?
Where the
is my
fuck
shit?
is it at? Wiz.
Yeah.
That is.
Wiz, you're the only one on this bus, bro. Where's
You
my
were
shit?
here by yourself all day.
And now you smell like my deodorant. And I can't find my deodorant.
I'll blame Wiz. Wiz be just be doing shit on tour, man. Like, you know, the thing, you know, no, this is a fucking gear grinder with him right here. This motherfucker, we always go somewhere, he wants to buy shit and never has money. What? Never. We went somewhere to buy like 4 dirt bikes. He gonna give me, you got any money on you? Like, bitch, not
Surely
4 dirt
don't.
bikes. You're
Yeah.
fucking right, I ain't got no money.
I got my dirt bike.
Yeah, I got a
Oh,
20 on
fuck.
me.
Like,
I didn't even ask for these dirt bikes. I don't want a dirt bike. Fucking, we're in LA. Where the fuck?
bro,
I got
he
some
is
weed.
the best for that, bro. You be like, yeah, man, oh, look at this jacket. Blah, blah, blah. You get up there, be like, you got a card on you, man? Like, that's why you rich. All right, motherfucker. I'm on to you. Like, all right, I got you.
You gotta learn from the best, right
You're
there.
like, oh, you got a card on you? Like, no. I don't.
Like, you know what? I forgot my money too. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Where's Will?
Run that Taylor Gang card.
Where's Will at, man? Hey, Will. Where's
Just
with a
tell
Bentley?
them your card number. Don't get us, man. Just tell them your card number.
Oh man, my gear grinder happened last night with Stutch. It was like I was.
mean, that's that name in general is a gear
That's a-
grinder.
Yeah. So I'm like, I've been struggling. I've been mentioning on a podcast trying to get my unemployment figured out for like, now we're going on like week 7. I still haven't gotten it. I actually reached out to the state representative. Thanks to Jack St. Jill gave me the number. I called the state representative. They took down my information. Like, fuck it, I'm going above you guys. So they probably threw it in the garbage right after they took it.
I actually heard he was like getting people's unemployment shit for him and shit.
Well, he actually called me back and was like, I need your social and this and that. And then I gave it to him. So hopefully something gets done. Either that or will steal my identity. You know what I mean? But he'll be a lot worse off. It's Mike Seidel as it would be as Mike Davis. So stick with what he got. But I'm explaining this to my boy Stutch. If you listen to the podcast, you probably know who Stutch is. If you don't, you're lucky.
Yeah,
So,
congratulations.
Congratulations. You don't know who Stutch is. And I tell Stutch, I'm like, dude, he's like, what's going on? How's everything going? I'm like, nah, dude, just being laid off. I was like, it sucks right now. My unemployment didn't come through. He goes, why? I'm like, dude, I don't know. The system's all fucked up. He goes, I never had that problem. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't know. Right now in Pennsylvania, a lot of people are having problems.
It's thought you also never tried to get unemployment during a fucking pandemic.
Yeah,
Right.
but he's in Arizona.
Right.
It's a completely different fucking
he was
state.
like, he started telling me, he goes, well, I just filed for, I got mine 4 days later. Like, I don't know. I'm like, well, how about this? Next time I see you, call the unemployment office from you fucking asshole. Don't rub it in. You know what I mean? He's like, I hate when people, like, you're doing something, people are like, instead of being like, oh man, here's what you should try to do. It's just like, they accuse you of being
Yeah,
stupid.
I can't believe it took you
Right.
so long.
I can't, wait, what did you do wrong? I mean, dude, I never even heard anything like that. I'm
It's
like,
impossible to fuck up unemployment.
right.
You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Yeah, you either call and talk to some broad that doesn't
Does it
give
for
a
you.
fuck
Where you going?
about you,
Yeah.
And
or
I've-
you fucking go on the internet.
I'm 2 emails deep with them. 2 phone calls, which both times I was on the phone for over 2 hours to like get through
Trying
and
to get
talk.
through.
Both times they told me it's going to be released within 24 to 48
They're
hours.
telling everybody and their mother that.
And then
Yeah.
finally, I talked to Congress or State Representative Mike Davis. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll call that fucking, what's her name? I'll call Rachel Levine next if I have to get this fucking straightened out.
want my
She
money.
just got a promotion. I'll be like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm a taxpayer. Fucking figure this out.
She's about to go work for old Joey Buckets.
Right. And so, I mean, if Joe ever wants to come on the podcast, there's an open invitation, but help me with my fucking unemployment.
Just give me my money.
Right. The last president couldn't do it. Maybe you can. I don't know.
So Stutch is basically saying he's smarter than you.
Yeah. And that grinds,
That grinds
my
your gears.
gears.
It makes sense.
I would grind my
Grinds
gears.
my gears.
Yeah.
Money line.
Dude, I'm sick of getting bullied in the fucking grocery store by older women. They just like run up on me and fucking like put their cart like in front of shit and then they walk to like they'll be like looking in like the vegetable section and just park their cart there and then like walk over to like the drink section. Like, dude, you gotta take your cart fucking with you. Like,
You
I'm
can't
gonna
buy soup
I'm
when
gonna-
you're in the fucking drink
I'm gonna
section.
flip out.
Did you ever push anybody's cart out of the way?
Dude, Trader Joe's was cracking today, and like, dude, I was hot in there for a second. Like, fucking, I like had to leave. Like, I was like, dude, I was getting mad at like fucking like middle-aged women, and
Why
they
would
were
they ask you to grab shit off the top shelf for?
they were just in the way and wouldn't get out of the way. Like I said, excuse me to one lady, she like fucking like snarled at me and like didn't move. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying.
Move.
I just ate 2 packages of Oreos in 3 days. I need this salmon. Shit's not going well right now. Let me get the fucking salmon and I'll get out of your fucking way. Like, dudes, they were all over the place today. They were fucking me up. I was mad as hell. They just fucking think they run the show, and like I was the only guy in there, and they were ganging up on me.
That's not cool.
No, it wasn't cool.
It
I
was
see
like a
what-
flirting thing, you know. you
No,
gotta
it
do a
wasn't.
haircut.
Usually, I think everybody's trying to blow me. You know what I mean? Fucking, but this was not the case.
Not this time.
Yeah, not this time.
They want to smoke.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's is annoying anyways. It's the only place that always has a fucking line out front. Which
Yeah.
drives me
A line
insane.
to get
I
in?
usually.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I waited. There
Like
was
a nightclub.
yeah.
Yes.
It
That's
goes
the last
it goes
thing I'll ever do in my
incredibly
life.
fast. Like, but I had to wait in like there were probably like a 15-person line
It's
today.
intimidating when you get there. You're like, might take a second.
Yeah, and
But
you better know your way around. Like, dude, I was trying to get this green juice, and it's like there was only 2 left. That we reached at the same time. I was like, dude, like you're not taking 2. We're both here. We're both grabbing 1.
Did you put your hand on her little tiny hand and like, whoa?
No, plus it's like COVID. Why are you rolling up on me like that? Fucking give me my space.
Where's your mask, bitch?
Yeah.
That's my thing right now. I'll be like, yo, I got a complete legit reason. First of all, I
Get off my
freak
neck.
out
Yeah.
if people are too close to me. Like, I literally will get like I'll start to have a fucking panic attack. My eyes will get big. I'll be like, why's this dude standing behind me? Who the fuck is he? Like, I'm fucking freak. I'll be like, why is this girl standing behind me? Who the fuck is she? Like, in my head, everybody's John Wilkes Booth, and they about to just
Take you
trying
out.
to take me the fuck out.
That's that
and shit.
Hazelwood
So,
coming
it
out.
really is. I mean, like he's in the club with me. He's like, see me. So, there's been times we go to an event for Wiz, and we go somewhere, and it's just too many people in the club, and Wiz will literally look at me and see me over there like, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you come near me. He'll be like, hey, y'all, let's leave, man. Like,
He's like, yo, that's the waitress.
Like, he's like,
She
man, let's
asked
just
if you
fucking
want a
leave. He's like,
drink.
he's about to flip the fuck out over there. I'm like, no, I'm cool. Get the fuck away
No,
from
I'm
me,
having
like-
a good time. This is fun.
yeah. But like you
I hope
said,
you brought
though,
your
that's
credit
the
card.
worst, bro.
Hey, you got any
near
money?
me? Why are you next to me? Like,
Dude, I can't imagine being back in like a crowded club like again.
Oh, my
Like, you know what I mean?
God.
Like when the flats is like cracking, like all those people on top of you again. Like I don't.
I'm
That's the
knocking.
best thing about
I'm
the
knocking
COVID.
7 people out. All
Yeah,
the time, man.
it's
I need
gonna-
a 7 people
It's
bubble
gonna
at least.
it's gonna
like-
be weird when everybody's just grinding their fucking tits and fucking ass and dicks on you when they're walking by. I don't need that.
When
People
do the
gonna be
flats
scared.
open up again?
It's open.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, but
wow.
I mean, it's
You got to
it's
sit
fine.
at a table.
Wait,
Yeah.
can somebody please tell me, like, what's the point of? I mean, I understand like all the COVID shit or stay away or whatever it is, but why isn't Walmart 24 hours anymore?
I think it was just getting a little too loud in there. They fucking shut it down. That's why they shut like
Because all the whites
Yeah.
show up and ruin the
Yeah.
time for everybody.
Yeah,
or
but-
cleaning.
You ever been to
Planning.
West Mifflin Walmart after 11? It's like the Wild Wild
Bruh.
West out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
It's like the Wild
Sledger
Wild
used to go
West.
there after the club. Bro.
Yeah.
We would take a CD into electronics and play music at Walmart 3 a.m. and go to Denny's and get chicken sausage, bro. That's what we did after the club all the time. Like, you wanted to find me and Sledger after the club. We were not at some after party or something. We were at Walmart buying DVDs, burritos, chips, and listening to music and electronics.
Hanging out with a bunch of ladies on methadone driving scooters around.
Yes. Yes. You know West Mifflin Walmart. Boy. You're going to see 3 mullets, fucking Yalmer Yagers in there, man.
Easy.
Like, the fuck?
All right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe and Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe and Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them. They were there right away and took care of the problem. And it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? When we first started Greenfield's Finest podcast, people started asking us right away, like they wanted T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, things like that, and we didn't know what to do. So we ended up getting a hold of Ink Division. Ink Division's a locally owned company ran by Jason Lott. Phone number 412-381-1104. Not only did Jason help us make all of our products and help ship them out, he helped come up with some of the designs too. If you're looking for anything, if you have a podcast, a music band, if you're a comedian, you got a wedding coming up or a bachelor party, you need any specialty T-shirts or any specialty merchandise made, please call Ink Division, 412-381-1104. And remember, tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. Thanks for sticking around. We're about to wrap it up with What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
What is what is your favorite Nintendo game of all time? Well, we'll start with you.
Oh shit, man! Favorite Nintendo game of all time?
Yep.
Regular Nintendo?
Yep.
Ooh, it's gonna either be Jaws or Friday the 13th.
I liked Friday the
I
13th.
like Friday 13th.
So
Jaws-
did I
Jaws
I
was
forgot
okay.
about Friday the 13th. I really like Jaws though.
Yeah.
Jaws was a blast from the past. That was.
I don't think I played Jaws, but Friday 13th we get you going. That
That shit was
music
kinda
going
scary,
on.
too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's what I remember being
Yeah.
like scared.
Yeah. You played the
Friday
new one?
13th. No,
You played the new one?
No,
Oh, that shouldn't make you die.
Yeah.
Bro, you'll fucking die. Like you'll literally get PTSD from playing that shit, man.
Dude, I could barely handle like the new Madden, fucking let alone something scary like that.
Jason, it's for.
I don't need Jason
Man.
popping out of a lake on
And
me.
all
when
you
I'm
hear is,
playing. All high. Nope.
And then you can't even run away from the motherfucker.
That might put me over my edge.
But then you can be Jason.
That'd be fun.
That'd be
That's
good.
fun. That's
So
fun.
you just get to go around and like massacre people with a machete.
Yes. Oh, no. There's more than machetes.
More than
There's some of them. You can fold people in half and everything.
Yeah, Jason had crazy strength. I forgot.
And it's a free game.
I remember.
Is it?
I remember Jaws being like hard as fuck. I remember dying a lot in
Bro,
Jaws.
hard as fuck. Remember that one cove you had to go into? Like, it was like Jaws. See, I'm mad as hell you just asked me this game because I'm a nerd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you're into video games.
Huge. So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's Jaws, Friday the 13th. Then we can go to that fucking Ninja Turtles.
That was a
Ninja
great
Turtles.
game.
The straight side view when you had to go up and down, and then the one on the ship. Wait,
Yeah.
That was Super Nintendo. My bad. But
The
Yeah.
first one was straight up and down.
straight up
Yeah.
and down, and the fucking rocks coming down. You're
Yeah.
like, man,
Great fucking game.
I'm old as fuck. Oh man, I'm like 1 month away from the last Atari. Fuck.
Risotto, what's in your
I
brain?
like Duck Hunt.
Really?
Ooh.
All right, OG.
Like with the original game, that
with the gun. With
yeah,
the
yeah.
pistol?
Like when like you got to like real late in the rounds, they start you like put your gun up to the TV and try to like,
Yeah,
hit
that's
everything.
Yeah.
cheating.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, you had to get close to the TV. That thing didn't fucking hit from far away.
Yeah.
It only had like a
I mean,
4 foot
it had
radius.
It had a cord on it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It had
Yeah.
a cord on it, so
Yeah.
it wasn't that great a technology, you know.
No, it was also 1984.
Right.
But it was fucking awesome.
Dude,
was
you get
sweet.
into like the track meet that came with the
Yeah,
Yes,
track and
bro,
field.
it is.
Track
Yeah.
and field.
One-
yes.
yeah.
start racing that cheetah, dude.
That's-
You got to get it going.
So my answer is California games.
California
Fucking-
games, that was like a
Yeah.
slew of games, though.
Yeah, the California games, you play hacky sack, you could surf, you could skateboard, you could do all kinds of shit. I was a big California
I
games
remember
guy.
that shit.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was my
a good
shit.
game.
You know
yeah.
what mine was, dude? One of our listeners, Bill Katz, brought up Blades of Steel.
That was a great game.
Where you played hockey and then you fought, and then
Yes.
if you lost the fight, you got the penalty, which was fucking great. You know, you had a power play. if you
Blades
lost
of
the
Steel
fight.
was a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like a fucking complete jackass douche dick for not saying Tecmo Bowl.
That's what.
Yeah.
So like,
Don't give
yeah,
them a lot. Don't give them a lot.
yeah, that's what I knew. Someone was definitely going to say Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
Z-Bird, is that what you're about to say?
Oh, fucking big low. I got another one.
Oh,
Big
no,
Low.
All right, let's edit that Tecmo Bowl out and get it. You know.
Rosado took mine. I was Duck Hunter.
You big
too.
Duck Hunt guy.
Yeah, but I guess I'll go Mortal Kombat. That was good.
That was
That
not
was a good
Nintendo. That was Sega.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
I don't have one.
I'll give you one.
All right.
Karate Kid, Catching the Flies.
Catching the Flies. The
Yeah,
soundtrack
that
was
was-
legit.
That was a good one. I forgot all about that. Yeah, you had to catch the fucking
Yeah.
flies with the chopsticks.
Super nerd over here,
Fucking
man.
completely forgot about that. Holy fuck.
I did have a backup on this.
I'm
He
sorry.
did, but I got something to say about that after this too. My favorite was definitely Paperboy. Backup was Little League World Series and Tecmo Bowl. As far as it goes, they still make new Tecmo Bowls for Nintendo. This dude he's a fan, Bobby Gentili. He posted it the other day. He has Tecmo Bowl 18 for Nintendo. Tecmo Bowl Street. There's a whole group of Tecmo Bowl people.
That's tight.
Was RBI Baseball Nintendo or was that
Yeah.
Super?
No, that was regular
You
Nintendo.
know, was
Yeah,
another
RBI
good Nintendo game? Contra.
I just played I played Contra on
Up,
Christmas.
down, left, right,
Yep.
BA,
Yep.
BA,
Yep.
select, start.
Yep.
ABBA down, ABBA down, up, smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat
Mortal
3,
Kombat,
baby.
yeah.
Finish
Alright.
him.
Last question, then we'll wrap this up. What is the most annoying TV show theme song out there?
We'll give you guys a second to think about it. We'll start with results.
I was gonna say Roseanne.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I could see that being annoying. I always
Yeah.
kind of like that one.
Did you like it with there's a dude playing the saxophone?
Yeah, the
But that
sax.
hurt
I'm,
like
I'm a big saxophone guy.
dude.
Everybody knows that about me.
It was hard to find one I didn't like because I like a lot
Really?
of the
No,
theme.
you know what?
But dude, at the end when Roseanne starts laughing,
The cackling.
cackling,
When
yeah.
she starts cackling at
I'm
the
like,
end.
there's some
I could go
a
without
white trash
that.
show coming on.
You know
I
what?
love
I kind
Roseanne,
of like
though.
Roseanne. Though.
Yeah, I do
She's
like
white
Roseanne.
trash. She kind of appeals to my lifestyle.
Yep.
What's yours, Dr.
All right, so mine is, Key and Peele.
yeah.
The show Key and Peele. Their fucking theme song doesn't even make sense. It doesn't rhyme. There's no melody to it. It's like
Well, sing a little
crazy
bit.
is crazy is, and then it's done, and then it's the show starts. Like, what the fuck was that, dude?
I honestly never fucking remember.
All right, well, Google that shit.
I
and
will,
then
I will.
You'll be upset just like I
I
am.
think Jack's googling it right now.
No, I'm looking through I have a
Bi-
couple here.
Big Lawn. Did something resonate upstairs with you?
It did, but it's like a love-hate song.
Well, give it to us.
This is the song that never ends. Yes, it
That was
goes
the Elephant
on
Show,
and
right?
on, man.
Yeah.
Lamb chop.
Yep.
Lamb chop. Okay, lamb chop. Play
The
along.
shit never ends.
My sister, my sister loved that shit, man.
Yeah, my little sister loved that. That's why I know. What the fuck
She
you're
used to
talking
have a stuffed lamb chop. Me and Joe used to hide it. She would fucking freak out.
Shout out to your sister. That's my homie, man. Don't be messing with her, man. That's my dog right there. That's my classmate right there.
Yeah, she used to get hot when she couldn't find her lamb chop.
And you would hide it.
Yeah,
Nobody made the cooler cheerleader faces ever.
like weird,
Bruh.
like strange,
I
overly
was like, yo,
exaggerated, make you
like-
uncomfortable.
I literally was like, okay, so this is a professional cheerleader right here. Like, Molly was not fucking around.
No,
bruh.
she took that shit serious.
Like, for real. I used to be like, okay. Like,
You're really into this cheerleading shit,
yeah,
huh?
like, it was great because when you was watching the game, you was like, oh, fuck it. Watch Molly. She's
Yeah, look at
about. Yeah, she's knee deep in it.
dude,
She's crazy.
she would get wound up.
That's my dog, man.
Does anyone remember the show Step by Step?
Step by step, day by day.
I hate that song. It just gets stuck in your head,
Yeah.
bro, and
Oh,
it
it's
just,
very
takes
easy.
3 days to get
Dude,
out of your head. No.
Wonder what Al from Step by Step's looking like these days. I used to love Al.
Cody's a legit badass, though. I
Yeah.
think he's in jail now.
Oh
think he
yeah,
killed
I think
somebody.
he did something real weird.
I
Yeah,
think he killed somebody. Like,
Yep.
No, he's like a really, he was deadly, like for real with the martial
yeah, he
arts.
was a big karate. He was a
Uh,
karate
Muay
guy in the
Thai.
show. Is that
Muay
what it
Thai
was? Yeah,
kickboxing and shit. Yeah, like he was for real as fuck, and he was a big dude. Like,
yeah, real tall as fuck.
Yeah, like I think he was Ashton Kutcher. You know what I mean? Ashton's good. Like he's
What?
One-
Kickboxing?
jiu-jitsu.
Oh, is he? Is
Oh,
he?
he's-
Is he down with the high rollers?
He's like one away from his black belt.
For real?
Really?
Where are you at with that? You got
Purple,
purple, and then what's next?
purple, brown, black.
Okay.
Then it's like coral. Then it's like red. But you got to be at least 65 before you can even get one of those.
Oh
I
really?
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's like a standard and shit like that.
You gotta be kicking ass for a long time.
Long
to get
time.
that.
So you can't be a young kid getting that. Like
Fuck no.
Okay.
You can't even get a black belt. You can't even get an adult white belt until you turn 16. And then if you're good as fuck, you can't get a black belt until you're at least 18.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got guys like the dudes I was telling you about, those fucking Death Squad
The
dudes.
Death Squad up in New
Them
York.
motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe the song drove him crazy too, and he just freaked out and killed someone.
Who did?
The
Cody.
dude from Step by Step.
That's what happened?
Maybe.
That, it could have been. He was like, fuck this shit. What was his name? Sasha?
Yeah, I think so.
Sasha or something like that.
Yeah.
I know for me it's Friends.
Really?
I've
Yeah.
never
You don't like the
seen
Clappers?
that show.
What?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
You never see? It was between Friends and
How the
Seinfeld.
fuck you didn't see
Seinfeld had the
Because that
weird-
literally had to be the
wanna
whitest
say
shit.
that.
ever.
I was gonna say.
I was saying, dude,
it
you
was
must fucking.
That's when it was like, all right, this shit is like white right here.
Yeah.
Like, this
It's
is
like albino.
On BET, they had homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
It was like-
And it was like, you be like, homies. You be like, all right, this is way too black. I'm not watching this shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
It was like super white or super black.
Yeah, it was like,
there was
who
no
made
gray area.
these shows? It was like,
Yeah, Friends.
nobody believed like this happens. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of white people, but there's one black guy in the room right now. Like, you know what I mean? They like, no, it's fucking Friends with no black people or homies with no fucking white people. Like,
Friends will come on now, and I'm like, man, this is like making me uncomfortable.
like, you're like,
Yeah,
holy
this is-
shit.
They
Jesus
call Jennifer
Christ.
Aniston so smoking
She is hot.
She is hot. So mine is that 70s show.
Oh my God!
It
thank
drives me fucking
What?
hanging out down the street. The
I
same
have.
old thing we did last week. Like, shut the fuck up. Drive that station wagon off a fucking cliff. You're driving me nuts.
God. Never heard. Choo-choo.
Yeah, they're like, we're all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does
real-
suck.
You
Yeah,
fucking
I
suck.
hate-
I hate Hyde.
dude, I was listening to Charles in Charge. I was trying to find one today. I'm like, I love them all.
I
Yeah,
kind of
that's a
like
good
Charles
one.
in Charge.
I hate
Yeah,
the
so
I hate
what?
the
I
ridiculous
started
one.
singing it all day. Yeah.
Ridiculous is the yeah. It's Rob Deere
Ah,
fucking
yeah.
screaming.
Yeah,
It drives me nuts.
Darkwing Duck, best theme song ever.
I don't remember.
I like
Let's
DuckTales.
get dangerous.
I gotta say DuckTales.
DuckTales.
DuckTales. Woo.
See, it's kind of hard because same dude wrote them.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for the you three that have kids. There's not a song that like you're like, I'm
Oh,
gonna
dude, I
break
can
this
tell you.
Yeah.
I can tell you right
There
now.
we go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
No, mine
Without-
for me.
with it back
Hey,
anymore.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a song. It's a theme song.
Yeah, dude, he started singing it fucking we were working the other
Dude,
day. And
The
then I'm
world
like
keeps
shoveling snow and I start
spinning
like
every
yeah.
day.
What is
Hey,
that?
Jesse.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's
What
this
show?
thing's
fucking.
about.
It's a show that I want to put a bullet in my
this
fucking
chick
head.
is just like a babysitter like fuck.
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, with the red. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about,
Yeah.
man.
Terrible.
I never heard the theme song. It's
Oh,
always
you don't
on.
want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta tell this story since Lon's here. It just reminded me of something. So like we're doing a comedy show on one time down at yesterday's. And it's like some dudes from Hazelwood came up like to support. You know what I mean? They were like, "Hey, what's going on?" It was like Will Jackson's cousin, and a couple other
Okay.
people, and they're up and like Shuley, me and Shuley are sitting there talking just like this, and all of a sudden they come in, and next thing you know, Shuley's like walks over, "Yo, what up? Y'all motherfuckers drinking Henny?" And then splows him up, and then Shuley gets on stage. He was like, yo, what's going on, everybody? Man, in my neighborhood. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what happened?
Every
Like-
time I just see him do it. He was like this, yo, as soon as he gets Rob Black, a little couple more beers, he's like, gets a little bit more of it.
I feel like I'm in touch. You know what I mean? I went to East Hills Elementary School. You know what I mean?
Dude, you got to post a video because you got him on stage like
Perfect.
perfect. Yeah, like
He
there's
was like,
video.
man,
There's
Like,
video.
what's up, cuz?
Oh yeah.
What's up?
I was spelling back BACC.
He's like, all right, y'all, I'll be back. And Julie start crip walking. Oh man, I'm gonna say something, man. This has been an amazing show. Will Zornbach, thank you so much for coming on. Big Lawn, thank you so much. Big Lawn 412.
Thank you.
How did we find you, Big Lawn?
Find me Instagram, Twitter, even the yellow pages. Big Lawn 412 at BIGLONN 412. Follow my jiu-jitsu page at HRBJJ. And the podcast coming soon, and we got to have these guys on here, is at Who Wants Smoke Podcast.
My man. And Will, we want to talk about Hot Box real quick?
Just keep ordering it. We're in Cranberry and Coriopolis now.
Hot Box. Yeah. Obviously.
I feel like Will should have talked way more. He's just been down here chilling and shit, man.
That's Will's style, though. He comes, he kind of.
You gotta drag it out of him.
Man. No, see, I know the tour Will, so I'm just over here like, why is he so quiet, man?
But,
On tour, he's like, look at my fucking six-pack.
Well, everybody, we hope you have a great week. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, Greenfield loves you, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Over and out.